2nd and goal. Fake handoff, Flugie. Devereaux's going to keep it and get in the end zone.
It's time for live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Coverage is brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage is also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Now let's go to the stadium for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
There's Galvin, a diving catch, touchdown, Panthers, 30 yards.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. It is time for the Cross River rivalry renewed. It's the Bridge of Sportsmanship, or the Battle of the Bridge. Whichever you call it, they're going after this trophy right here. It's the Wenatchee Panthers and the Eastmont Wildcats. And a good afternoon from Lee Bofto Field in the Apple Bowl. I'm Eric Granstrom. Beautiful sunny weather, 66 degrees, a little hint of a breeze. It's perfect weather for football. We've got a great one for you as Eastmont tries to win their 9th in a row against the Wenatchee Panthers. Of course, the seniors for Wenatchee would love to turn that tide around and keep this trophy right here on the campus at Wenatchee High School. Will that happen? Well, we'll talk more about that as we continue with the pregame show. It's a busy pregame show, folks. We've got the coaches for both teams, Jay Foster as well as Taylor Mitchell. We also have some of the players from both teams to talk to as well. We've got Connor Schwab and we've got James Butler to talk to here on the pregame show. And also the special thing that we created here several years ago when it comes to this rivalry is we have the players that are starters introduce themselves. It's all coming up here on a sun-splashed afternoon at Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl. Coming up next, we're going to talk about something that happens every year since 2017. Believe it or not, it's time to talk about Christmas. Are you ready for some football? I think we are here on the NCWLIFE Channel. It's Eastmont. It's Wenatchee. It's the Bridge of Sportsmanship 18th version on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll come back with more right after this.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today and let's find your happy place.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October Special at a very special price.
And welcome back here on the pregame show on the NCWLIFE Channel. I am joined by Allie, who has been in the media maven here in the Wenatchee Valley for a long time.
Yes,
if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, Allie is now with Alpha Media, Country 104.7 KKRV. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. Thanks for being here today. I guess you got the short straw being the new person in the building.
I volunteered.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I totally did. This is the first time I've been able to be on any sort of broadcast with you.
Oh,
so I
really?
Yeah.
All these years. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, Allie is here to talk about, believe it or not, it's time for the NCW Community Toy Drive presented by Les Schwab. We're just around the corner from another year. Tell us from your perspective about this toy drive, and now you get to be involved in it.
So the toy drive, I remember I was working at Hooked on Toys when it began, when this when the NCW toy drive began, and I remember just seeing it grow and all that stuff. And now there's like 40 locations that are. You're going to be able to drop off toys. And then I believe since 2023 that we've been able to help out over 3,000 kids.
Yeah. per year. That's amazing. And
That's
the need
insane.
is still there.
Oh, yeah.
She mentioned Hooked on Toys. In fact, the official kickoff for the toy drive will be Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, it'll be November 30th, which is Small Business Saturday. So why not go and see a mom and pop shop and get some toys and then donate them?
And we certainly appreciate Hooked on Toys' involvement in the toy drive, because it's been, without them, we wouldn't be as successful to get those toys out to the kids.
And it's really cool to see how many kids reap the benefit of this, and then how many homeless teens actually get to reap the benefit of this too. We think of little ones and all that kind of stuff during Christmas time. Well, there's a need for the teens as well.
Yeah.
Christmas is for all ages.
There is a Facebook page. There's a website, ncwtoydrive.org, I believe it is.
Yes.
And head to the Facebook page as well, and that's where you can get the notifications on events that are upcoming. Of course, the kickoff is on that Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. We'll be there broadcasting live here on the NCWLIFE Channel, so it'll be your second time to be on TV.
There we go. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can get Brent to move over and just say hello.
Brent's on vacation again.
Hey,
so,
or is he?
Well,
I made a joke. I thought, is Brent on vacation, or did I tie him up in the engineer's room? We don't know.
Well, Allie, we look forward to having your involvement this year and your smiling face for many of our drop-off location events and things like that. And welcome to the family at KKRV.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and the toy drive as well. NCW Community Toy Drive kicks off the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. We'll be there broadcasting live. Of course, we love our partnership with Alpha Media and KKRV as well. Watch for more coming soon on the toy drive near you. We're going to take a break, come back with more of the pregame show. We got to talk to the coaches, got to talk to the players, do X's and O's. It's on the way here as we get ready for the Bridge of Sportsmanship on the NCWLIFE Channel right after this.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you could rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
Pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel as we get ready for the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Eastmont coach Jay Foster joining us now. Battle of the Bridge of Sportsmanship. It's Eastmont Wenatchee, right?
Correct. It's a rivalry game, and that takes on a whole new life. Doesn't matter records, doesn't matter what the past has been. It's all going to be about tonight.
Talk about this week and the prep. I'm sure that you're still focusing a lot on you guys and not worried so much about what Wenatchee's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we watch film. I mean, we break down everybody, but we haven't played a clean game yet. Yeah. You know, some people might think we've backed into some things. I like to think we've prepared and taken advantage of the things we've been able to. But we've got to clean it up, especially on the offensive side. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot. Mm-hmm. Each week we get a little bit better. I'm just waiting for us to put one together, the entire unit.
Well, and on the same regard, like you mentioned, I mean, you're this close to being undefeated so far this season.
Absolutely, and you know, one of the surprising things, and we've talked about it as a staff, is, you know, not quite sure where we are, because again, we haven't played a clean game yet, but have managed to come up with a 3-1 record, and you know, Post Falls plays Glacier Peak in a ball game that's 47-42 last week. So you're going, I don't know where we are yet, you know, and we'll be evaluated at the end of the year. But right now, we're just concentrating on getting better each day.
So in preparing for Wenatchee, I mean, Branham seems to be getting a little more confidence each week in throwing the football, and that running game, they want to lean on that a lot. I assume you're probably going to see a mix.
You know, they're scoring points. So anytime teams are scoring points, you have to worry, especially when we're struggling to score points. Right. You know, because if the score stays down, anything can happen. If it turns into a shootout, I'm scared to death. You know, so that's just something we've got to play great on defense. We've got to hang on to the football on offense. We've got to continue with our special teams. We're playing solid on that and creating some things, and that's what it's going to take. They do scare me. I mean, again, they've put points on the board, and anybody who can put points on the board the way we've been scoring them scares me.
Yeah, and they've got some athletic guys, Cook on the outside, who's been able to return a kickoff or two and things like that. Yep. When you look at this, and I mean, this senior class you have has had success. I mean, it's been 8 years in a row for Eastmont to beat Wenatchee in this particular matchup. Do you look at that at all, or is it just, okay, this is about tonight?
Well, no, we don't look at it. I've been telling the guys all along, and it doesn't, not necessarily even the Wenatchee game, but all season. I said, I tried to explain to them, I said, there were 19 seniors that started last year and graduated. I said, you're not part of that.
Yeah, right.
So you have to create your own legacy. Whatever we earn, we will earn. Last year's team did it for them, and we've got to, we try to take every game every year as a brand new challenge, because as I told the guys, I said, this group hasn't accomplished anything yet. Sure. Right now we're 3-1. You can easily be 3-7 at the end of the season. Yeah, that's true. So the idea is we just have to keep putting W's back to back to back and keep it going. So this team will earn it themselves.
You've got some guys as well that can pick them up and put them down, and you're playing on the turf. Are you looking forward to that?
I'm just looking for our guys to get to that point where we can pop one without having to call back because of a penalty. Right now, we've shown some flashes. Bodie went 85. Austin last week went 85 on a kickoff return. The other Z, Peyton, Peyton. If you watch Bodie's 85-yard touchdown run in the opening game, Peyton was 10 yards behind everybody and came running past everybody and made a block that took out 3 guys. Yeah. We've got guys that can go. We just haven't been able to pop them consistently, and that's what we have to do. And again, it's right now it's still a work in progress, and it will be all the way until the season ends.
Yeah, so. And being a guy who's called a lot of these games in this matchup, sometimes it is that one big play that makes the difference.
Absolutely. It's been 8 in a row, but I go back to, there was a 14-13 game in there somewhere. There was a 38-36 game in there somewhere. Those things, it's a rivalry game. So anything goes in a rivalry game.
All right, there's Coach Jay Foster. Hey, keep them healthy tonight, okay? That's the most important thing.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%.
Right, there you go. We'll come back with more of the pregame show coming up next from the Apple Bowl here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can just
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel as we visit with one of the Eastmont Wildcats before this big matchup with Wenatchee. It's Connor Schwab joining us. Connor, you guys by the hair of your chinny chin chin win again last week. So how's the week in preparation for Wenatchee been now?
We've done a lot better over practice. We focused in a lot more than we did last week. I'm just glad we could win last week, and I hope we can do as good this week.
Well, talk about that. That's a sign of a pretty good team. I mean, you got to go out and you got to face somebody for 4 quarters, and you got to come out with the dub. And you guys have 3 weeks in a row now.
Yeah, Wenatchee's a good team, and I think we've been doing a pretty good job preparing for them. And Sunnyside was a great team too, and I think we can beat them. So,
when you get to a rivalry game like this, is it different? I mean, you're playing guys you know, playing guys you've seen, that type of thing. It is a little different, isn't it?
Oh yeah, way different. You got a little bit more gas in the tank. You really want to beat these guys. So.
Well, especially when Eastmont's won this game 8 times in a row, and it's been a long time since they've won one. I know they're going to be geared up.
Yeah, for sure. We got to be on our A game because they want it just as much as we do. So
what do you think this is going to come down to?
I think it's going to come down to – that's a good question. Just who's going to be able to make the big plays.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking to your coach about. It usually seems this game specifically, it's that big play that makes a difference. So you think you guys are geared up for that?
I do think so. I think we're ready. So,
talk about school. Do you have favorite subjects? Are you good in something in particular?
I really like history.
Okay.
I'm
right.
pretty good at that.
Okay. What do you want to do after high school?
That's a great question. I'm really not sure.
That's okay. And you know what? That's a good answer because you shouldn't have that all figured out right now. I mean, you got time. So when you have free time, which I know this time of year you don't have a lot, what do you like to do?
Well, watch as much film as I can and get as much sleep as I can.
Yeah, sleep. It's kind of like an expected parent. You know, it's got a baby on the way. You want to get sleep when you can. Well, Connor, best of luck tonight. Stay healthy, and, we'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you. Good. I'm excited for the game.
You bet. Connor Schwab joining us here on the Pregame Show. We'll come back with more from Wenatchee here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE channels. We get ready for the Bridge of Sportsmanship. We've got Taylor Mitchell, who is going to head coach the Panthers first time around in this matchup. It's been 8 years, Coach. It's a long time. So what have you been working on this week? What have you been talking to the kids about?
Just another game for us. Sure, it's been a while, but for us, we're just treating it like another game. I know there's a lot of emotion and excitement with it being a rivalry game, but I know we as a coaching staff, we're trying to prep the kids like we would for every other game. Focus just been on Eastmont, what they do, what we can get better at this week, and hopefully it'll be on display tonight.
Talk about Moses Lake and what you learned. That's a good team over there.
Yeah, really good team. I don't think anything really surprised us too much. They have a really good quarterback and a good offense, probably the best offense in the league for the last handful of years now. And, defensively, we got to find a way to get off the field on third downs and get the ball back to our offense. I'm proud of the way that we battled. We did get some stops there. In the second half, we were able to put up some points on them. We scored first, got up on them early. We're doing a much better job of taking care of the football also. So see if we can't create some turnovers on the defensive side of the ball and, just continue to go out there and compete and get better.
You've seen this team in years past. They're not what they used to be. They still want to run the football. They're still having a challenge at that, but that defense is pretty good.
It is. Eastmont's Eastmont. Them and Moses are the teams that beat in our league, and they have been the last handful of years. So until someone proves it otherwise, they're the team to beat. Sure, their offense is moving a little bit slower this year, but really good defense. I think we're going from playing against the best offense in the league last week to the best defensive team in the league this week, and their special teams are probably arguably the best special teams unit in our league. Also, they've won the last couple games because of special teams, so we got to do a great job of taking care of the football tonight and focus this week on special teams. And we do a good job throughout the season not neglecting that side of the football and understand really the importance of it in a game like tonight.
I was talking with Jay earlier, and he said that this game in the past has been about big plays. It's either one or two here or there, either team. Do you see that as well?
Yeah, explosive plays are going to be a big component of it too. So, as a defense, limiting those big runs or when they try to pass the ball, getting that ball down. And offensively, I think it's having consistent drives, doing what we want to do. And explosive plays also, because we're going to need to put some points up as well.
I know you lost a key member of your team last week. How do you rebound from losing a guy to a broken ankle, a broken leg?
Yeah, I think next man up. I think that we as coaches try to do a good job of giving different kids different opportunities throughout the year, prepping them during practice, and so our focus is just next man up.
Bottom line, is it just least mistakes? Is it overcoming adversity, overcoming penalties when they come, that type of thing?
Yeah, I think tonight's, again, it's not turning over the football and special teams. I mean, that's how Eastmont, they've had multiple special team scores and defensive scores this year. So I think it comes down to, as an offense, taking care of the football, and on special teams, not giving up any big plays.
We're going to talk to James Butler coming up on the pregame show, talk about this kid and what he does for you on both sides of the football.
Yeah, well, he didn't play last year as a junior, and he's been unbelievable for us this year on both sides. I think he's probably the best blocking tight end in our league. And, as a defensive lineman, defensive end, he's done outstanding for us this year. He's been an awesome leader. So he's been a great player for us. And, he's doing an awesome job.
Well, best of luck tonight. Keep everybody healthy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat. Pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel as we get ready for the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Now talking to James Butler. You like James or Jim?
James, for sure.
All right, James. Tight end for the Panthers. Talk about the season so far. Been a little up and down, but it seems you guys still have a great attitude.
Yeah, we have really high hopes for the end of the season here coming up. We've made a lot of adjustments according to our next matchup against Eastmont, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the season goes for sure.
After the win over Eisenhower, you guys go to Moses Lake, play a very tough team. What did you learn about yourselves last week?
Last week we found out that team is just really good, and they're going to be a top team at the end of the season, and everyone's going to have a hard time beating them. But we held our own, and we did better than we expected, and yeah.
As a guy for Wenatchee, you know the history of this particular game, and they've won 8 in a row against you guys. I know you'd love to knock them off here tonight. Talk about the week's preparation and getting ready for this one.
Yeah, so as far as this week has gone, we've made a lot of defensive changes and a few offensive changes according to Eastmont's play style, and I think this year we have a really good shot. I think we've done about as much as we can, and I have high hopes for sure.
How do you keep the emotions out of it, or do you? Do you work on that because it is that Cross River rival?
Yeah, well, me personally, I like to have emotion. I like to take it personal, and these last 8 years, of course, have been a big deal, and I think it's time for a change for sure. So
as a tight end, I've the Eisenhower game, I was patrolling the sidelines watching you play, and I mean, there's a few times where you're open, and I know that happens during multiple games. Do you talk to your QB about that? Do you go back to the huddle and go, dude, I was wide open? Or is it just, okay, well, maybe it's going to come to me next time?
Yeah, well, primarily my job is to help out and block and support our running back, Finn Matheson. And yes, there are times where I have been open, but I'm not always first look, and that's okay. But there are a few plays where I am first look, and I'll get the ball, and it's going to be hard to tackle me. So
I agree with that, just standing next to you here. Yeah. So when you're in school, what kind of courses are you good at? Do you like?
I love science, and I love English. I love to write, and I like hands-on stuff. So, yeah, right. Not much of a math guy, though. Okay. So
that's quite a mix. Yeah. So what do you hope to do after high school?
I hope to attend a university and go into dentistry after high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that in the family?
No, just new.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
What got you involved in and interested in teeth?
Well, I actually want to go into orthodontia, so I had braces for a very long time, and going to just being there and seeing what they do, it just seems fun. So yeah.
Okay. All right. When you have free time, if you have any free time, what do you like to do?
Well, I've played baseball pretty religiously my entire life, so there's that, and I like spending time with family and friends for the most part. Yeah.
Are you getting a chance to watch any of these playoffs at all? You got a team you're rooting for?
Yeah, the Dodgers.
Okay.
My family's from LA, so I'm a big, diehard Dodger fan.
Okay.
So
Well, let's see if they can do it this year.
I think they got it for sure.
Well, best of luck here tonight. Stay healthy, and we'll see you down the road.
I appreciate it.
All right, there you go. James Butler joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back with more here from the Apple Bowl as we get ready for the Bridge of Sportsmanship on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Come back here to Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. Can't see too much right now because of the smoke that preceded Wenatchee's entrance to the field surface here, as it's now in the shadows on what has turned out to be a glorious Saturday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Eric Granstrom with your play-by-play as we get ready for the matchup between the two squads that, well, they've known each other very well over the years. This is the 18th version of the Bridge of Sportsmanship, the 37th meeting overall, something like that, between the two. As we get ready for the national anthem, we've got cameras down on the field, we've got cameras in the air, and we've got a very special presentation of the colors here as we have an all-female ROTC class, the junior ROTC here at Wenatchee High School. So a very special presentation of the colors here as we get ready for this matchup between the Panthers and the Wildcats. Eastmont with their traveling uniforms, white jerseys trimmed in red. Meanwhile, the Panthers with their home purples. They've got the yellow helmets and the yellow numbers trimmed in white as we get ready for this one here at the Apple Bowl. Temperatures dipping a little bit with that sunshine tucking behind the hills here off to the west of us, as we see temperatures about 64 degrees right now as we get ready for the start of this one. We're going to bring you the live coverage of the anthem because, well, this special presentation of the colors, we don't do that very often, and then also because of the fact that I mean, it's a special game here tonight on this Saturday evening together here at the Apple Bowl.
Thank you for being the light. Remember, you matter.
Special presentation from the Mental Health Club for Wenatchee High School prior to the game here as everybody dons their phones and turns on the light to be that light for those that are struggling in the dark. The High Tones will be singing our national anthem. And you see the ROTC bringing the flags out to the center of the surface here at Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl.
The American Rifle is Cadet Captain Cook. The Washington Flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Valdez. And the Washington Rifle is Cadet First Lieutenant Betancourt. And now, our national anthem.
Great job with the high tones on the national anthem here tonight as we get ready for the captains to come to the center of the field and to have the coin toss here to determine who's going to get the ball first, who will have the balls to start the second half here at the Apple Bowl. And we're also pleased to have aside from the captains coming out to center field, we also have the players introducing themselves here tonight. We'll do that coming up. We'll first get the coin toss as they assemble the captains on the far sideline for Wenatchee. They include James Butler, also Anthony Garcia, Finn Matheson, Logan Lamb, as well as Austin Vanderkoy. Looks like also getting in the mix in the captain's role is Gabriel Patterson. Meanwhile, the captains for the Eastmont Wildcats include their quarterback Peyton Zielinski. Also a captain gathered on the near side, Connor Schwab, whom we talked to on our pregame show moments ago. Donnie Torres, as well as Daxton Derby Dixon.
At this time, the captains from both teams are meeting with the officials for tonight's
So the captains approach the center of the field here at Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl, and it looks like we've got Dennis Brandstetter is our head referee tonight for this matchup in the Big Nine. You've got 1-3 Wenatchee, 3-1 Eastmont. And again, Eastmont has won this matchup 8 times in a row now. It's been since 2016 that Wenatchee has been able to figure out the recipe for success in this Cross River rivalry. Coin is tossed, and it looks like Eastmont will have the choice. They won the toss. They'll defer to the second half, so it will be Wenatchee getting the football first. And let's go ahead and get our starting lineups from the players themselves here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Abe Garcia, number 73. I played guard, tackle, punter, QB. I'm a senior, and I went to Grant Elementary.
Austin Padron, center, number 71, senior, Kenroe Elementary.
Landon Hutzel, number 75, right guard, senior, Grant Elementary.
JD Serta, 76, right tackle, senior, Kenroe Elementary.
Nash Mosier, number 60, offensive tackle and guard, sophomore, Cascade Elementary.
Luke Struby, number 12, wide receiver, senior, Silver Star Elementary.
I'm Rafael Perez, number 21. I'm the fullback. I'm a senior, and I went to Mission View Elementary.
Bodie Yale, running back, number 2, junior, Washington Elementary.
Julian Cortez, senior, running back, number 26, Mission View Elementary.
I'm Austin Zielinski, number 27, running back. I'm a freshman, and I went to Cascade Elementary School.
Dax Derby Dixon, number 10, Weapon X, junior, Cascade Elementary. Shout out Mrs. Mott.
Peyton Zielinski, quarterback, number 1, sophomore, the St. Joe's Catholic Elementary.
Jose Valencia, number 24, kicker, senior, Mission View Elementary.
And that's just some of the starters on the offensive side for Eastmont. We'll get the Wenatchee defensive starters coming up. And Wenatchee will be on offense as well here to start the ball game. Teeing it up for the Wildcats, Aaron Escalera has it teed up at the 40-yard line. And back deep to receive here for the Panthers, you've got Martin Diaz and Ben Cook. Ben Cook already has a touchdown return for a kickoff return for a touchdown this season. Left-footed kick, high end over end will come down to Cook. He'll fake the pitch back to Diaz. Cook up across the 20, out to the 25, 27-yard line. And that's where the game will start on the first possession of the football game for the Wenatchee Panthers. We'll get a break in the action and give you a chance to listen and watch to the rest of the starters here, as it will be Ryan Branham, the starter at quarterback here for the Wenatchee Panthers. The junior has gotten more confidence as the season has progressed. He will be the signal caller out there. His wide receivers, Martin Diaz, Gabriel Pulido Torres, Ben Cook. The tight end is James Butler. Running back, Finn Matheson. We'll see if they go to the air or stick to the ground here to start the ball game as they get a first down from their own 26-yard line. And the handoff, and it looked like Finn Matheson had a hard time holding on to it.
Finn Matheson, the ball carrier.
First gain of the night is for no gain. So second down coming up from the 26 after Matheson carries for nothing. Eastmont very good defensively up front for the Wildcats. 4-man defensive front for Eastmont. Ball left hash mark, and in the backfield go the Wildcats, and shooting in there with the quick stop for the loss on the play as Adrian Rodriguez, the 5'11", 185-pound sophomore, comes in on the stop. Loss back to the 22-yard line. Loss of 4 yards on the second carry for Finn Matheson. So not what Wenatchee wanted on its first possession offensively here in the ball game. So now it would seem a passing situation here for Branham and the Panthers. Snap is back, looks in the flat, throws a little bubble screen over the middle, and it's good for yardage across the 30, out across the 35, going to be very close to a first down, and the officials will say, yes, it is a first down for the Panthers. They say that's Josiah Walker with the reception. First connection of the ball game for Ryan Branham. Good out to the 36-yard line, so a gain of 14 yards on the pass play. Branham in the shotgun. 2 receivers wide either side. Turn, handoff, Matheson, and Finn maybe gets a yard, and that's about it as Eastmont's defense again quickly on the stop. They're trying to run over to that defensive right. Donnie Torres was there up for the challenge. Gain of a yard. 37-yard line is where the ball sits. 3 carries and -3 yards so far for Finn Matheson on the night for the Panthers. They have a slot back to the right, call him a slot or a tight end. He'll go in the pass pattern. The throw is high and almost intercepted. Pass was intended for Martin Diaz, but good coverage by the Wildcats as Enrique Jacobo was there on the defense. So 1 for 2 for 14 yards so far for Branham, brings up a third down for the Panthers. They were able to convert on their first third down of this drive as they have it sitting at their own 37-yard line on the third down here. Ball left hash mark. 2 receivers wide to the far side to the right, 1 near side left for Branham. 4-man defensive front for Eastmont as they bring a linebacker late. Branham rolling out, has some room, but then that room evades him as he'll step out of bounds in front of the Wenatchee bench at about the 39-yard line, and a punting situation will come up after the 2-yard gain for Branham on his first carry of the game.
That'll bring up 4th down, 7 yards to go for the Panthers.
So a punting situation you would seem as Dax Dixon goes back to return the punt inside his own 30-yard line. Putting it away is Anthony Garcia here for the Panthers, standing inside his 30. Good pass from center. Low line drive. Banana kick will take a bounce for Wenatchee inside the 40 and continue to roll inside the 35 and be down at the 34-yard line. So first possession, first down for Wenatchee, but that's it. And so the ball will go over with 8:51 to go here in the first quarter to Eastmont. Pretty decent field position at their own 34-yard line. Just underway here, first quarter in the Apple Bowl. Only game happening on this Saturday in high school football. A lot of college games going on, a lot of baseball games going on, but this is it for the high school ranks. First down and 10 for the Wildcats, as it is Peyton Zielinski, their quarterback. He'll go under center here, take the snap, go right up the middle behind his big fellas, and rumble ahead to the 40-yard line. Gain of 6 yards by Zielinski. He is not really known to run the football a lot, but he gained 6 yards on his first carry of the ball game right there. Something that Eastmont probably saw on film to put him under center on that particular snap. It'll be 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard gain for the Wildcats. Now Zielinski will be in the traditional formation in the shotgun here. Right behind him in the backfield is Rafa Perez, the fullback. Man in motion. Back to pass. Zielinski throwing deep downfield, looking for his receiver, and it's caught inside the 30 to about the 23-yard line. What a pitch and catch downfield as Austin Zielinski, the Zielinski brothers, connect. They'll put him down at the 25. So the first pass of the game for Zielinski is a good one. 35 yards on the pass play. So with the 35-yard gain, first down and 10 from the Wenatchee 25-yard line. They'll go a little misdirection. Bodie Yale has his first carry of the game inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. Good gain on first down for the Wildcats. Gain of 7 yards on Bodie Yale's first carry of the night. Second down and short coming up for the Wildcats. We'll see if they decide to gamble a little bit and go to the air here as the ball rests just outside the 18-yard line. Again, Perez in the backfield behind Zielinski. Man in motion is Austin. Peyton, the quarterback. He'll put Austin back as a slot back to the left. The line moved a little bit, but now everybody settles. Handoff to Zielinski around the right side. Got away from one man, got away from two. Squirts between the defenses, takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Cashmere for Eastmont from the 18-yard line.
Austin Zielinski with the touchdown run.
Beautiful run by Zielinski on the cutback as he took it from his slot position left, came back right, cut it back down the middle of the field, and squirts through the defense for the 18-yard touchdown run. We are fresh off a game last night on the broadcast for Cashmere and Royal. And apologies for calling it Cashmere there, but excitement for the Eastmont fans. Extra point is on the way, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with 7:10 to go here in the first quarter. Eastmont strikes first. They lead Wenatchee 7-0. You're watching the Bridge of Sportsmanship on the NCWLIFE Channel.
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America? Maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
Impressive drive for Eastmont. 4 plays, 64 yards, and the touchdown run from 18 out by Zielinski. Extra point makes it a 7-0 ball game. Ensuing kickoff will be taken by Cook back at the 1-yard line. He had a chance to just let that go in the end zone, but he'll bring it out and try to make something happen, and he does to the 30, 35, 40, out to the 45-yard line. What a return by Ben Cook. Wenatchee will get its second possession of the ball game with even 7 minutes left in this first half. Great return, and that's what I get for second thinking the man who returned that ball, who's got a touchdown return already this season, nearly broke that one all the way. So first down from the 45 for the Panthers. Ryan Branham gets a snap, fakes the handoff, now squirrels in the pocket, now wants to run it as he'll take it across the 45, stiff arm a man, and then get across into Eastmont territory at about the 49-yard line. Logan Schmutzler came up to try to make the stop, but Branham put a hand out on his helmet and just knocked him to the turf here at Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl. Gain of 6 yards on Branham's second carry of the game. And again, he's not known this season for running the football a lot, but decided to go ahead and tuck it and go there. Cook will go wide to the near side left on a second down. Call it 4 yards to go for the Panthers on a 6-yard gain. Here's the handoff. It's Matheson. He's got a hole inside the 40 before he stood up and dropped at the 39-yard line. Combining on the stop was Aaron Escalera for the Wildcats along with Rodriguez. They will put it down right at the 40-yard line, so a gain of 9 yards for Matheson. He's got 4 carries. Now he's back positive for 6 yards on the night. Here's another carry. He spins through the hole, and hanging on for dear life in the hole was Tyson Gonzalez. They're going to give him a gain to the 40 or 36-yard line. Gain of 4 yards on that run for Matheson. Just simple blocking up front for that offensive line for Wenatchee. 6:07 clock running here, first quarter, 7-0 Eastmont, but Wenatchee trying to counter. James Butler is the tight end / slot man to the right to this formation. Branham gets the snap, looks downfield, throws to the man I just talked about, and he will have a first down inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Talked to James Butler on the pregame show, asked him about being open and telling his quarterback when he goes back to the huddle, he goes, well, I'm mostly a blocker, but watch when I get the football because I'll do something with it. Well, he got 12 yards on his first catch of the ball game. So Butler with the catch. 2 for 3 now, and here's a dive play up the middle, and boy, just refusing to go down for the Wenatchee Panthers that time. It was Russell Cate on the carry. Gain of 5 yards for Cate on that one, as he'll take it down to, well, 20-yard line, so it'll be a 4-yard gain for Cate.
Adrian Rodriguez and Logan Schlussler on the stop for the Wildcats.
Branham 2 for 3 for 26 yards here in the early going. He turns, makes sure that Russell Cate is on the same page with him, does Branham. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Branham's going to keep it. Boy, he's going to take it all the way himself for the touchdown. Beautiful read by Ryan Branham. He'll score from 20 yards out, and we're an extra point away from being tied in the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Well, it was Austin Zielinski who had the touchdown run for Eastmont. Now Ryan Branham takes it in from 20 yards out on a beautiful pull and read, and he had nobody but green grass in front of him.
In for the extra point.
Branham will spot on the extra point here, as kicking it will be Andrew Nungary out of his hole. Special teams, both coaches talked about how important it would be in this game. Defense jumped off sides, and they're going to blow this dead before the kick. As coming off sides, I believe, was Braden Jones on the near side. First penalty of the ball game comes with 4:43 to go here in the first quarter, I should say. The penalty against Eastmont will be for 1.5 yards. Makes it a little closer kick here for Nungary for Wenatchee. Light fading. The lights here at Lee Bofto Field not quite taking effect as of yet. The kick on the way, and it is good. Instead of taking a commercial break, I know that Malcolm Whitehall back at the studio has the rest of those lineups ready to go. Malcolm, let's go ahead and run the rest of those lineups here as we have a tie game at 7-7 with 4:43 left in the first quarter.
Austin Vanderkoy, number 11. I play defensive end and tight end. I'm a senior, and I went to Lewis and Clark Elementary.
My name is Luke Flugie. I'm number 72. I'm a left tackle and defensive tackle. I'm a junior at Wenatchee High School, and I went to Sunny Slope Elementary.
My name is Gabriel Patterson, number 62. I play nose guard, and I'm a senior. I went to Lewis and Clark Elementary.
My name is James Butler. I'm number 88. I play defensive end and tight end. I'm a senior, and I went to Washington Elementary.
Hello, my name is Albert Contreras. I'm number 38, linebacker. Came from Lewis and Clark, and I'm currently a senior.
My name is Logan Lamb, number 44, middle linebacker, senior, and I went to Washington Elementary.
Micah Mahuika,
junior, number 24, outside linebacker, Sunny Slope Elementary School.
My name is Stowe McInnes. I'm number 25, played cornerback. I'm a junior, and I went to Washington Elementary.
My name is Matt Wilson, number 41, sophomore. I went to Sunny Slope Elementary.
My name is Martin Diaz, number 2, play receiver and corner. I'm a senior, and I went to Foothills Middle School.
Benjamin Cook, number 15, wide receiver and cornerback. I'm a senior and went to Irwin Elementary.
All right, we got more of those starting lineups to get your way. Meantime, here's the ensuing kickoff for Wenatchee. Right-footed kick away, and a line drive will go into the end zone, and that will be a touchback as they'll blow it dead. The return man thought he could return it, but you can't in high school football. Austin Zielinski wanted to try to get a big return there, as we'll get Eastmont's second possession of the game from their own 20-yard line with 4:40 to go here in this first quarter of play. So Wenatchee went to the ground game and was able to put together a 6-play, 55-yard drive. Branham with the touchdown run from 20 yards out, all tied at 7-7 here in the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Appreciate you joining us on the NCWLIFE Channel as Eastmont lines it up. Center of the field between the hash marks. Wenatchee shifting defensively here as Butler goes from left to right defensively. Man in motion is Yale. And a handoff to Rafa Perez. He'll take it up the gut for good yardage out to the 29-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9.
Perez with his first carry of the contest. Our broadcast, by the way, brought to you by our platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier in Alpine Air. Give them a call today at 509-662-6842. They're on the web at alpineair.net. 2nd and 1. Will the Eastmont coaching staff open up the playbook here or stick to the ground? Zielinski takes his snap, hands to Perez again. Got another big gain up the middle, and he was tripped up across the 35 out to the 36-yard line, or maybe he's still running. First down. Another gain of 7 yards there for Perez. So that gain right up the middle works to fruition here for the Wildcats. Javin Britton will come in as the fullback here on a first down and 10 from the 36. Motion man is Zielinski. Austin gets back to the slot back right. Peyton now settles everybody down. Looks at a 5-man defensive front for Wenatchee. Almost 6 men. Handoff again. It's the dive play up the middle to the fullback. Out to about the 39-yard line. The gain of 3 yards before he stood up. Again, the first carry of the game here for Javin Britton. Good for 3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 from the 39 of Eastmont. Clock winding down, under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. All tied at 7. Man in motion. They'll hand it to the motion man. He's got room around the edge, and holding on for dear life is one of the Panthers. He can't hang on for good, and inside the 50 down to about the 40-yard line on the carry, Julian Cortez.
Big gain on the play down to the Panther 40-yard line. First and 10 Wildcats.
21 yards on that carry by Cortez.
Don Gutzweiler with the stop for the Panthers.
Takes it into Wenatchee territory down to the 40-yard line. Eastmont churning up the offense here on the ground. One big play through the air. Zielinski looking in the air here and overthrows his intended receiver. Got to make sure that was a forward pass and they didn't lose ground on that as he looked out of the backfield for Julian Cortez to maybe get a little free, but Zielinski hurried the throw. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 40. One for 2 for 35 yards now for Zielinski in the game, who quickly breaks the huddle on a 2nd down and 10. Ball shaded just a little bit to the near side. And a handoff to Yale. Yale cuts it back, but a good job by Wenatchee defensively. In there was Austin Vanderkoy, who comes up with a stop after a short gain. Brings up a 3rd down and long here for the Wildcats.
3rd down and 7 Wildcats.
Gain of 3 yards for Yale. He's got 2 carries, 10 yards in the game so far.
On the stop for the Panthers.
In for Eastmont, Rylan Walt at the tight end position to the right. Slot man left is Cortez. He'll go in motion. They want to run it right, it seems. They do, and big yardage again inside the 30 down to about the 30 or 27-yard line. And finding room to run here, Javin Britton. It will be a first down. Gain of 10 yards on the run by Britton. He's got 2 carries and 13 yards here in the game so far. Our broadcast also brought to you by Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge. 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com. Eastmont second possession of the game, looking for more points here. Back to pass. Zielinski throws in the far side or near side and looking for his receiver. The defender never turned around, but the ball hit him in the back. I think that was Butler on coverage. Incomplete on the play, no flag down. Good no call by the officials down there. I'll have to get my spotting glasses out and see exactly who that was on the coverage. And if that's Butler, I mean, he's going from his defensive end position, covering the receiver downfield. So it'll be second down coming up from the 27. And Zielinski now 1 of 3 for 35 yards. And here's a running play, and trying to get around the corner is the running back, Rafa Perez. He will be put out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
Getting close to 9 yards.
So it'll be a third down coming up for Eastmont at the 18 as we're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 9 yards on the carry for Perez. He's got 25 yards on 3 carries now. As he is back in the backfield and now taking a snap and just doing a little tush push in the middle. Zielinski will have the first down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the running play by Zielinski. He's got a couple of carries and 10 yards so far as Eastmont continues to churn things up on the ground offensively. 28 seconds left here in the first quarter in a 7-7 ball game, but Eastmont threatening to retake the lead here. In the backfield, again, it's Javin Britton behind Peyton Zielinski. He's got a wide receiver wide to the near side. Cooper West out there, number 4. Man in motion. Zielinski pitches it ahead and breaking a couple of tackles with the carry inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line is Rylan Walt, the tight end.
Rylan Walt, the ball carrier.
They're going to say it's a first down. So first and goal from the 4 as Eastmont using a host of running backs here. Running the football all over the place. That gain for Walt was 14 yards. No, excuse me, 10 yards. And we are at the end of the first quarter. Let's go ahead and get the rest of those lineups here, if you will, Malcolm Whitehall, as we have a 7-7 game heading to the second. Here's the rest of the starting lineups.
My name is James Butler. I'm number 88. I play defensive end and tight end. I'm a senior, and I went to Washington Elementary.
Hi, my name is Jacob Paniotu. I play right tackle. I'm number 65, and I'm a junior this year, and I went to Northwood Elementary.
I'm Tony Gonzalez, number 54, right guard, senior, and I come from the Washington Elementary.
Hi, I'm Hector Ruiz, number 77, center. I'm a junior in high school, and I went to Newberry Elementary.
My name's John Gutzweiler. I'm number 63. I play left guard. I'm a junior in high school, and I came from St. Joseph's Elementary.
My name is Luke Flugie. I'm number 72. I'm a left tackle and defensive tackle. I'm a junior at Wenatchee High School, and I went to Sunny Slope Elementary.
Austin Vanderkoy, number 11. I play defensive end and tight end. I'm a senior, and I went to Lewis and Clark Elementary.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Polito, number 8, wide receiver, junior, and I came from Lewis and Clark Elementary.
My name is Ryan Rainbolt. I'm number 45. I play fullback. I'm a junior, and I went to Washington Elementary.
Finn Matheson, number 30. Running back, senior, the River Academy.
Hi, my name is Ryan Branham, number 16. I'm quarterback. I'm a junior, and I went to Washington Elementary.
My name is Andrew Nungre. I'm number 18, starting kicker. I'm a senior this year, and I went to Washington Elementary.
Well, as we come back from the lineups, it's a touchdown for Bodie Yale on a little misdirection in the backfield, and Yale takes it in from 4 yards out for the touchdown for Eastmont as they grab the lead back here, 13-7 with the extra point coming up. Impressive drive, mostly on the ground here for Eastmont, as the Wildcats send Javin Britton out there. Excuse me, it's Jose Valencia on the extra points. He'll kick out of the hold of Dax Dixon. First play of the second quarter, the kick away, and it is good. And again, we'll keep it right here. Let's go to the final set of lineups here for the starters on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Donnie Torres, number 9, defensive end, sophomore, Kenroy Elementary.
Number 90, Tyson Gonzalez, junior, D-tackle, Grant Elementary.
Ricardo Kunga, number 99, nose guard, senior, Sterling Elementary.
Adrian Rodriguez, number 6, DN. I'm a sophomore in Cascade Elementary.
Jacoby Mercado, number 15, outside linebacker, junior, Cascade Elementary.
Logan Schmutzler, number 8, linebacker, junior, Grant Elementary.
Connor Schwab, number 32, middle linebacker. I'm a junior in high school, and I'm from Kenroy Elementary.
Enrique Jacobo, number 5, corner, senior, Lee Elementary.
Yeah, Braden Jones, number 7, boundary corner, senior, and I'm from Cascade Elementary. Go Cubs.
Evan Mathena, number 3, safety, senior, Cascade Elementary.
Aaron Escalera, number 33, safety and kicker, senior, Kenroy Elementary.
I'm Jackson Kenyon, number 11, safety, junior, St. Joseph's Private Catholic Elementary School.
There you go. We go through the effort and the work to put that together, so I wanted to make sure to get that on the broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Thanks to all the guys for being patient with me and being willing to do so. So after the touchdown and a 14-7 lead for Eastmont, the Wildcats will kick it away, as teeing it up for Eastmont will be Aaron Escalera. And the high end-over-end kickoff will be taken down by Cook at the 10, 15 on the return to the 20, 25, look out to the 30, 35, and out to the 38-yard line. Special teams return again for the Wenatchee Panthers. We're in the second quarter. The drive for Eastmont, 8 up 12 plays, 80 yards. The touchdown run by Yale from 4 yards out. Extra point makes it a 14-7 Eastmont lead. Now the question is whether the Panthers can counter. They'll have decent field position at their own 38-yard line on a 1st down and 10. Yale now with 3 carries and 14 yards and a touchdown in the ball game. Branham faked the handoff, kept it himself. Matheson looked like he was a little confused. Maybe the handoff was botched there. And Branham will take it himself and get belted down at the 41-yard line. 4th carry of the game now for Branham, and 31 yards after the 3 yards there. Branham, a wicked hit there on what looked like maybe a busted play in the backfield. He'll have Matheson to his left on a 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. Now he'll shift him. Behind him will Branham. Branham turns. This time he gets a clean handoff to Matheson, who's got room across the 45 out to about the 47-yard line before he is taken down. On the tackle, Evan Mathena for Eastmont, but a decent gain on 2nd down brings up 3rd down and short for Wenatchee. They'll put it at the 47-yard line. Gain of 6 yards by Matheson there. 6 carries and 16 yards so far for Matheson here in the ballgame. The 5'11", 185-pound senior, the workhorse here for the Panthers this season on the ground. Branham will send Cook wide to the far side left here on a 3rd down and short. You got to think they'll run it, and they will. Matheson again, but this time he's caught in the backfield. I don't think he's got enough for the 1st down. Great play there defensively by Connor Schwab. The captain comes through, hog ties him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, going to bring up 4th down.
Connor Schwab on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Are they going to measure? I don't think they need to measure, but we'll see. It's close. Maybe a gain of a yard out to the 47. Maybe call it the 48-yard line. So 2 yards on the gain for Matheson. Well, that was a friendly spot. I thought he was well short of the yard to gain here. But looking at the sticks on the far side, looks like he's still going to be about 6-8 inches short. The officials trying to mark exactly the yard mark they need to in order to make the measurement, which is the farthest main yardage away from the stretch of the sticks. So they'll put the pin down at the 40, if you will, and then stretch the chains out, and we'll see. And he is short. It is 4th down, and it's about 8 inches. So decision time here for the Panthers.
4th and inches.
It looks like they're going to go for it. Why not? You're 1-3 on the season. It's the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Maybe you get the defense to jump off sides. Watch for the hard count or the clap of the hands by Branham. Wenatchee's gone away from that old hand clap count that they used to do. 10-14 clock runs here in the second quarter in a 14-7 ball game. Huge play for Wenatchee. They haven't started the play clock as of yet, as the officials all need to get in their position. Now they finally do. They had already started the game clock, even though the official didn't wind it. Interesting. So it is Branham under center. As he will get the snap, he'll get the first down, and he'll get to the 49 of Eastmont on a big play for Ryan Branham as he got the center to fire out, and plenty of room for the Panthers to come up with the first down. Hector Ruiz, the center, was able to fire out there and give Branham enough room to run as he'll take it to the 49, a gain of 3 yards on the 4th down play. First down for Wenatchee. Branham now with 5 carries and 34 yards on the game. Branham in the shotgun this time with 2 receivers wide to the far side to the left. Turn, handoff, Matheson, dive play right side, just a simple dive over the tackle hole between the guard and tackle, and he'll get a gain to the 46 of Eastmont. Gain of 3 yards there. And if you're Wenatchee, be happy to get 3 yards in a cloud of, well, artificial turf. the rubber pellets flying in the air. Second down coming up in 7 for Wenatchee in Eastmont territory, trailing at 14-7 here in the Bridge of Sportsmanship. 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Branham throws out the flat. The ball's caught out here. It is a 45-40. Gets away from the tackler. Taking it all the way. Anthony Garcia will go into the end zone for the touchdown from 46 yards out. Little swing pass to Garcia out in the flat, and then it was up to him. He did get some blockers in front of him as Ben Cook made a block, and then he's able to escape the would-be tackles of Eastmont Wildcat defenders and takes it all the way for the touchdown. So that will go down as a pass from Branham to Garcia. And Wenatchee is an extra point away from tying up the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Extra point attempt will be by Andrew Nungary, and now we've got movement up front, and I think Eastmont came off sides again. That'll be the second time around on the extra point. It is.
Encroachment Wildcats.
So that's only the second penalty of the game, and 2 penalties for 3 yards against Eastmont.
They'll move the ball half the distance to the goal and retry the extra point.
6-play drive for the Wildcats. Or excuse me, for the Panthers. for 62 yards. The extra point is up and good. We'll take a 60-second break, come back, 8:25 to go in the half, and we're all tied 14-14. It's the Bridge of Sportsmanship 2024 version on the NCWLIFE Channel. At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Well, quite a play for the Wenatchee Panthers as they get the big touchdown pass, kind of a little swing pass for 46 yards. The extra point makes it a 14-all game with 8:25 to go here in the first half of play. The drive, 6 plays, 62 yards, 3 minutes off the clock. As Branham now 3 of 4 for 72 yards and a touchdown in the game. And the ensuing kickoff by Nungary. Line drive, end over end. The return man looks like Zielinski back there from the 5, 10, 15, trying to find a room as he picks his way across the 20 and then stands up right there. And that's where the defense will, or the kick coverage team will converge as Austin Zielinski will put Eastmont with a first down at its own 21-yard line. Wildcats get the ball with 8:14 to go. So far, they have not been stopped offensively. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. You've got the 18-yard touchdown run by Zielinski, Austin Zielinski. And then Bodie Yale with the 4-yard touchdown run for Eastmont. So the Wildcats back on offense here. First down and 10 from their own 21-yard line here on the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Man in motion is Yale. Zielinski gets the snap. He wants to run it. He's got it tucked all the way, and he's going to be hit hard at about the line of scrimmage. Coming from behind him on the play defensively was Michael Mahuika. Second down coming up. They will be kind and give him a gain to the 23, so a gain of 2 yards for Peyton Zielinski on his 3rd gain of the night. He's got 12 yards. Looks like it's Britton that split out wide to the near side of the field left here on a second down and long. Motion man, turn, handoff. It is to Rafa Perez. He bounces it outside, has one man to beat out there, battling with Ben Cook, and then finally Cook gets some help in the tackle from Austin Vanderkoy, but not before he's got a first down all the way ahead to the 35-yard line. Good eyes by Perez as Rafa had it inside, but then had a feeling and bounced it outside, and he takes it for 12 yards. 37 yards on 4 carries for Rafa Perez as the fullback here in this offensive set for the Eastmont Wildcats. Clock continues to run as they'll shift a man from left to right. That's Walt as the tight end. He's got a handoff in the game. Speaking of handoff, here is a end around to Bodie Yale, trying to pick it around the corner across the 45 and then out at the 46-yard line. Tackle hard by Martin Diaz. Got some help from Anthony Garcia for Wenatchee. They'll put him down to the 45-yard line, gain of 10 yards. They're going to say second down. Or was that enough for a first down? Oh, they need to get out to the 46 for the first down. So second down after the 9-yard carry by Bodie Yale. 23 yards on the night for Yale so far as Eastmont continues to find success on the ground. in this football game. They'll do it again to Perez. Perez has the first down across the 45 out near the 47-yard line before he's tackled down. Defensively on the play for the Panthers was Ryan Rainbolt. They'll put him down just beyond the 46. Just enough for the first down. So Perez, 5 carries and 38 yards now for the Wildcats. Motion man through the scrimmage. They'll want to throw it, going deep downfield, looking for Dixon. He comes up with it, stays on his feet, still battling inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line before he's finally spun down there by Martin Diaz. But a juggling catch downfield for Dax Dixon and a big first down for Eastmont.
He's down to the 12-yard line of Wenatchee and Eastmont.
They'll put him down at the 12.
Anthony Garcia with the tackle.
42-yard pass play for Eastmont, not known to be a throwing team, but doing it pretty well right now. We are going to get a timeout on the field here. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with 5:48 to go here in the half. All tied at 14. Eastmont threatening. We're back next on the NCWLIFE Channel.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories. And we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier. Total comfort. Totally happy.
Turn to the experts. Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air. Call Alpine Air. You're watching Eastmont, Wenatchee, Bridge of Sportsmanship on the NCWLIFE Channel, brought to you in part by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call 509-662-6842 down to the 12-yard line after the 42-yard pass play. Dixon now at quarterback here for Eastmont. And he will keep it and will not have a lot of success. Maybe got a yard on the play. And Wenatchee says they came up with a football. We got flags all over the place. So we'll see about how this one shakes out after the officials determine, was that a turnover? First of all, they do spot it down at the 21-yard line. So they're saying that Wenatchee came up with the football. But did they get it with clean hands? Wenatchee, after eavesdropping on the officials' conversation, come clapping to the sideline on the Wenatchee side, thinking they have gained the football. But hold on. So the penalty was against Eastmont, and it's declined because of the fumble recovery. And Malcolm Whitehall back at the studios. I don't know if you could show me that fumble recovery again so I can figure out who got the football. But Wenatchee, nonetheless, makes the defensive stand here. And the first turnover of the game comes in part on a defensive play by Wenatchee. So the Panthers get the football with 5:40 to go after the turnover, as it looked like Eastmont was knocking on the door. Turn, fake the handoff, throw out in the flat, ball caught on the far side, and then up the sideline going is Ben Cook, and it looks like he stepped out of bounds, and they will say he did, out at the 48-yard line, but almost taking that one the distance was Ben Cook. First down after the gain on the play. They'll put him down at the Wenatchee 48-yard line, so a gain of 27 yards on the pass play. First reception of the game for Ben Cook is for good yardage. And Branham right now is on fire. 93 yards passing, 4 of 5 on the night. First down from the 48. Now we're going to get a timeout taken by Wenatchee. Coach Mitchell didn't like what he saw, so he'll take the break, and everybody will take a gulp of air, and we'll take a break as well. 30 seconds on the broadcast. 5:29 to go in the half. All tied at 14. It's a good one. The Bridge of Sportsmanship on the NCWLIFE Channel.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
$5:29 to go here in the first half, all tied at 14 of the Bridge of Sportsmanship broadcast, brought to you by Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Committed to preserving the environment, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. That's Apple Valley Honda. So first down and 10 after the second timeout used up by Wenatchee here. They've got one left in a half. Ryan Branham barks out a call and then looks over to the sideline for his coach to change things around a little bit. Taylor Mitchell hollering what he wants to do. 3-man, 4-man defensive front for Eastmont. Handoff left side. Tate Matheson just kind of tucks his head and then tries to barrel forward backwards out to the 50-yard line. Second down and 8 coming up after the 2-yard gain by Finn Matheson. That gets him 20 yards on the night unofficially. Good crowd on hand here tonight, as you would imagine, for the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Eastmont on the near side, Wenatchee on the far side, on the Pioneer side, if you will, as far as our broadcast vantage. Branham takes a snap. He does hand it off to Matheson, and Finn is stood up after about a 3-yard gain to the Eastmont 47. Going to be a third down and medium coming up for the Wildcats, or for the Panthers, that is. 7 yards on that the handoff. 9 carries, 23 yards for Finn Matheson. Third down coming up from the 47. They'll say third and about 5 yards to go. Scoreboard says 6. I see it as 5, but nonetheless, here we go. Ryan Branham and company. Branham gets a snap, looks left, throws left. Ball is tipped in the air and incomplete. James Butler, the intended receiver, thrown a little bit high and a little bit extra oomph on it by Branham. That'll bring up fourth down from the 47. Decision time here for the Panthers. That snapped a string of several in a row completed by Branham. 4 of 6 now for 93 yards in the game. Panthers look like they're going to, well, take a lot of time here. They do have one timeout left. Taylor Mitchell is going to, I believe, call a timeout, as we got 6 on the play clock. Yes, and they will call a timeout. Our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. For all your real estate needs in Central Washington, call 509-888-8887 for Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Also by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pickup and drop off available too. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. Well, Moses Lake with a win last night in Big 9 play. Sunnyside with a win last night. Davis with a non-league win last night. And now you have this game here tonight, the only high school game that I know of in our region. Appreciate you joining us here on the NCWLIFE Channel and streaming us online at ncwlife.com, also on our Facebook page. We will be at Eastmont next Friday, a week or 6 nights from now, as they'll host the Eisenhower Cadets. We'll have that next Friday, October 11th, here on the NCWLIFE Channel. And then the following Friday, we're going to be at Moses Lake for Eastmont and Moses Lake. That should be a good one. So fourth down, big play here for the Panthers in this one. We've had one turnover. We're all tied at 14. Branham rolls to his left. The right-handed quarterback pumps, now throws, and the ball is caught but out of bounds. It's incomplete. He did have an option on a shorter receiver. Russell Cate was open. Didn't see him, no, it was Martin Diaz that was open. Couldn't find him, though. Always tough for the left-handed or right-handed quarterback to roll to his left to the short side of the field and try to find yardage. And it will go over on downs here for Wenatchee.
Here is Valera on defense for the Wildcats.
So a fumble goes for naught for Wenatchee as Eastmont gets the ball back with a lot of time here and all 3 timeouts, by the way. 3:52 to go as they'll have it first down and good field position at the 47 of the Wildcats. There's a little misdirection. We got flags littering the backfield as Dax Dixon takes it to the 45, but that one's probably coming back. Turning and pleading his case to the officials here is Austin Padron. But that will fall on deaf ears as our officials, both the umpire and the head referee, threw their laundry in the backfield. So this will be the first penalty of the game. Nope, it's third penalty of the game against Eastmont. It'll be 3 penalties and 13 yards. And again, in high school football, it is a spot foul for a hold. It happened to be at the line of scrimmage. So after the penalty, they'll mark it back to the 37-yard line. First down and 20 from there. So that wipes out a pretty decent gain by Bodie Yale. Or excuse me, Dax Dixon on the carry. With 3:40 to go, clock running here in the first half, tied at 14 in the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Walt will shift from the left, or the right to the left on this formation. Turn. Fake the handoff now to Yale, second man around. Yale picks his way across the 40. He is still on his feet to the 45 and then finally knocked down at the 47-yard line. Well, just like that, he got that 10 yards of the penalty back on the carry. And we're going to get a timeout here on the field. Let's see. Oh, we've got an injury timeout for Wenatchee. That carry by Yale, his 5th of the game for 33 yards now unofficially. Our broadcast here brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control. Living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate at 509-423-2207. That's 509-423-2207. Eastmont taking a knee with the injured player on the field. Up to his knees is the player for Wenatchee. Looks like that's Jose Valencia. And he will jog to the far sideline. Looked like he's none the worse for wear. But always the scary moments when a player goes down and everybody holds their breath, including mom and dad and grandma and grandpa. Second down coming up from the 47 for the Wildcats with 3:15 to go here in this second quarter. Peyton Zielinski got the signal from the near sideline from his coaching staff. And now comes to the line of scrimmage. Eastmont rather methodical in its approach so far. They did give the ball back to Wenatchee on a fumble on their last offensive possession. Otherwise, they've scored twice on their other 2 possessions in the game. Zielinski fakes the handoff, now just keeps it himself. Stripped away from one man and now belted down hard at about the 46 of Wenatchee. That may have been a broken play. Zielinski quickly turns to Bodie Yale and they have a little conversation there. I think he was looking to hand the ball off and then there was nobody there. So third down coming up. After the, 9-yard run? 8-yard run anyway by Zielinski. 4 carries and 20 yards now in the game for Zielinski on a big third down here for the Wenatchee defense. as they cheat bodies up the middle. Look out, here they come. And they do, and quickly in the backfield, they get it away to Dixon, though. Dixon's going to get the first down, as Wenatchee had Logan Lamb in the backfield. He just picked the wrong guy to grab a hold of. As Dixon gets the ball, he gets the first down. Eastmont continues the drive. Gain of 6 yards for Dixon. And he's had a couple that were wiped out by penalties. So that's his first official gain of the game for 6 yards. Zielinski with a ball at the left hash mark sends Yale in motion, and they're going to go a little pitch play. Counter, big yardage to the 25, to the 20, and then finally brought down at about the 20 or the 17-yard line, and maybe a horse collar on top of it with the big carry for the Wildcats. It was Julian Cortez.
Big carry.
I believe it'll be a horse collar at the end of the run, and it is, so that'll be half the distance on top of it. Put him down at the 17, and then the penalty. So a gain of, what's that, 25 yards? Yeah. 25 yards for Cortez.
Personal foul against the Panthers to bring the ball to the 8-yard line.
So 46 yards on a couple of carries for Julian Cortez of the ball game. And after the penalty, it'll be down to the 9 or 8-yard line. So an 8-yard penalty. And it will be a handoff left side, diving towards the end zone. And is he in? No, he's going to be down to the 1-yard line. Counter play again. I think again it was Cortez. Let's see as they unstack it here. Yes, it was Cortez on the carry. He'll take it down to the 1-yard line. Seven yards on that carry for Cortez. 53 yards for him on the night, and now they'll go to Bodie-Yale, and Bodie-Yale will take it into the end zone for the touchdown from 1 yard out. Yale's second rushing touchdown of the game. So the Wildcats take advantage of good field position and score with 36 seconds left here in the first half. An 8-play drive, 53 yards as they started right around midfield. Here's the extra point. It's on the way, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break on the broadcast with Eastmont taking a 21-14 lead over Wenatchee. We're back next on the NCWLIFE Channel. Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
And 34 yards on the night, but 2 touchdowns for Bodie-Yale as he takes it in from a yard out to cap an 8-play, 53-yard drive. The touchdown and extra point makes it a 21-14 game with 36 ticks left in this first half. And we've got offsides on the kickoff here, as about 4 yards in front of the kicker was Adrian Rodriguez. So another penalty against Eastmont will be their 4th of the game. 4 penalties and 18 yards against Eastmont. 1 penalty, 8 yards against Wenatchee here in the contest. We've had a turnover with a fumble by Eastmont, and Wenatchee turned it over on downs, going for it on 4th down at the 47. Did not connect on the pass attempt, so that gave Eastmont great field position, and they took advantage, scoring just before the end of the first half here to take a 21-14 lead. We just got word from one of our line producers here on site here that Alabama was upset today by Vanderbilt. Is that true? Holy cow, how about that? So the kickoff, they'll try it again after backing it up 5 yards. And here comes the kick from Escalera. High end over end. It's going to go out of bounds, and so that will give Wenatchee decent field position, and the clock didn't move, by the way, and Wenatchee still has, I believe, one more timeout left. So Wenatchee will get it with 36 ticks left in the first half, and after they mark it off, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line. Our officiating crew tonight, by the way, Dennis Branstetter, the referee. Kelly Campbell is the umpire. Craig Still is the linesman. Mike Penning is our line judge tonight. Rob Tidd is the back judge. From the Chelan County Officials Association, thank you for doing what you do so that the kids can play some ball. And that's, by the way, if you did not know why the game was moved to Saturday, there were some rumors going around that the Apple Bowl was made available for Kashmir and Royal last night. No, that was never the case. The reason the game got moved is because of a lack of officials. Branham back to pass. Looks left, throws left. The ball caught by Cook. A little high on the throw. He collects it in across midfield. And now they'll stop the clock to reset the chains at the 49. And they get back to the line of scrimmage quickly, and they spike the ball, does Branham. It'll be a second down coming up from the Eastmont 40, or the Wenatchee 49. So Branham now 5 of 8 in the ball game. That gain on the first down play was good for, it was to the 49 of Eastmont, so 11 yards on that pass play. So 104 yards. Ben Cook 2 catches and 38 yards. So we have a timeout on the field here. Little confusion. Our officiating crew checking with each other to make sure that all is good. They've got 28 seconds left on the game clock here after the spike of the football. So they'll start the play clock. The game clock will not wind until the snap, as Branham and company try to get a score here before the half. They do have a very good kicker, does Wenatchee, as you've seen on the kickoffs here. 2 receivers wide either side for Ryan Branham here, as the junior quarterback gets the snap, has time, throws deep downfield, and this one is incomplete. Looking for Ben Cook. Pretty good coverage downfield for Eastmont by Aaron Escalera, and that'll bring up 3rd down from the 49 after the incomplete pass. 22.6 seconds left. Eastmont has all 3 timeouts, so Wenatchee certainly doesn't want to give the ball back to the Wildcats with any time left. Splitting out wide to the near side to the right of Branham is Polito Torres, and then back to pass. Branham throws over the middle. It's a middle screen to Cook. Cook gets it inside the 40, inside the 35 before he's stumbled down. Clock will stop to reset the chains. It'll be a first down for Wenatchee. They'll put the ball at the 35-yard line, so a gain of 14 yards. And they will spike the ball again to stop the clock. 6 of 10 for 118 yards. .52 yards receiving for Ben Cook in the ball game unofficially. Good job of using the clock here by Wenatchee and not using their final timeout as they try to get maybe in field position for a field goal. Got 9.8 seconds left. You got 1 timeout remaining. 4 receivers, 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Back to pass. Branham going to have to scramble. Now needs to get out of bounds. He does. Just inside the 35. But we do have a flag down on the play as well. It's in the defensive backfield in front of the Wenatchee bench, so that could be a hold on the defense. We'll see. 3.8 seconds left here in the half. And it looks like Anthony Garcia is coming out to attempt a field goal here. If it's a hold on the defense, that would make it closer. Dennis Brandstetter does motion to the sideline on the Wenatchee sideline on the far side, away from where our cameras could see him. Now he'll come out and give everybody at home the signal as they'll march it ahead 10 yards. So that'll give Wenatchee a first down on the penalty by Eastmont. 5 penalties and 28 yards now against the Wildcats. So a much more makeable field goal for Anthony Garcia. They'll spot it at the 30, so it'll be at a 40-yard attempt by Anthony Garcia. The snap is back. Spot down, kick away. It has the distance. Does it have the direction? It does! 40-yard field goal at the end of the half is where we'll send the teams into the locker room, with Eastmont holding a 21-17 lead over Wenatchee in the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Great first half. Looking forward to the second half. We'll come back with halftime stats and more after this 2-minute timeout. You're watching the Bridge of Sportsmanship on the NCWLIFE Channel.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October Special at a very special price.
You're watching the Bridge of Sportsmanship here on the NCWLIFE Channel, brought to you in part by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop and schedule your time with our Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulator at 509-884-4653. That's 509-884-4653. We've got the cheer squad for Wenatchee. This could be the Applettes dance team ready to entertain at halftime, where our cameras are behind them, so we apologize. There you go, the Applettes dance team with a halftime performance here at Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl here on this Saturday night. Thanks for joining us on the NCWLIFE Channel as it is Eastmont leading at 21-17 at halftime. Let's take a look at the first half recap here as it was Wenatchee getting the football first. Eastmont won the toss. They'll get the ball to start the second half, and the Wildcats, after a punt by Wenatchee, were able to hand it off to, it was a beautiful run by Austin Zielinski, who was able to take it from 18 yards out for the touchdown as Zielinski gets the score. Meanwhile, the Panthers would counter as Panthers, Branham, the quarterback, would take it in from 20 yards out for the touchdown, tied the game at 7-7. Eastmont got the ball back, drove right down the field, and it would be a little delay handoff to Bodie Yale, and Bodie Yale would take it in from a couple of yards out for the touchdown that gave Eastmont a 14-7 lead with 11:55 left in the first half of play. Wenatchee would get the ball back, and just like that would score on a beautiful play on a little flare pass out in the flat, and taking it all the way into the end zone was Anthony Garcia for the touchdown. That score from 46 yards out. Eastmont would get another opportunity on the doorstep and again would hand the ball off to Bodie Yale. And you can see the big blocking up front. He had a wide open path to the end zone. Yale with his second touchdown rush of the night. And Eastmont grabbed a 21-14 lead at that point. But then right before the half, after a penalty against the defense on a pass interference, the big kick from Anthony Garcia from 40 yards out. In fact, that ball could have probably cleared the uprights from 60 yards out. And the score here at halftime is 21-17. Entertaining first half, to say the least. We will take a break and come back, get you halftime stats here from Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl, where it's Eastmont 21, Wenatchee 17. We're back after this 2-minute timeout.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do? We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
You just missed some tug-of-war out there at the midfield stripe between Wenatchee and Eastmont students, and Eastmont took both tug-of-war wins here at halftime at Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl, and it's the Wildcats that lead it by 4 points at halftime, 21-17. Let's take a look at the unofficial totals in that first half. First of all, for the Wildcats, they did it on the ground, 212 yards rushing. on the night so far for the Wildcats. Bodie Yale, 6 carries, 34 yards. Rafa Perez, 5 carries and 38 yards. Dax Dixon just a carry for 6. Austin Zielinski with a carry for 18 yards and a touchdown. And Britton with 2 carries and 13 yards. Zielinski, 4 carries and 20 yards. And Julian Cortez, 3 carries and 83 yards for a man who has not been featured a lot, but certainly has had the success on the ground here in just 3 carries in that first half of play. Meanwhile, Zielinski through the air, 4 of 5 for 77 yards. Dax Dixon with a catch for 42 yards. Zielinski a catch for 35 yards. And that is the difference through the air so far for Peyton Zielinski. 77 yards passing added to the 212 yards rushing. That's 289 yards of total offense in that first half unofficially for the Eastmont Wildcats. Meanwhile, for the Wenatchee Panthers, they've been doing it through the air, and Ryan Branham has had a good night so far. If you don't count the several spikes he had to stop the clock towards the end of the first half, not nearly as bad as the 6 for 11 in the first half. And I apologize for the screaming in the background, but we've got student body out there screaming for, I guess, support for their from their prospective student bodies. But Ryan Branham, 6 of 11 for 148 yards. Or 118 yards, excuse me, in that first half of play. Ben Cook, 3 catches for 52 yards. It was Walker a catch for 14, Butler a catch for 12, Garcia a catch for 46 as he scored a touchdown. Both of the touchdowns for Wenatchee came through the air, and then a 40-yard field goal right before the end of the half by Anthony Garcia, and that's your difference in the ball game. So 65 yards rushing, 118 yards passing, 183 yards of total offense for Wenatchee in that first half of play unofficially. Also the penalties, 5 penalties and 38 yards for Eastmont, 1 penalty, 8 yards for Wenatchee, and the odd yardage is because of half the distance to the goal type of situations, 2 of which have come on an extra point against Eastmont defensively on their kick block team. So they've been a little bit too eager on that side of the football. But a good first half. Looking forward to a great second half as well, as we'll take a break and come back. 2 minutes on the timeout here as we have a 21-17 score at halftime with Eastmont on top. We're back after this on the NCWLIFE Channel. Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. If you'd like to come out and help us film football, volleyball, soccer this fall, we've got $75 waiting just for you to become part of our team and get behind this camera and help us bring the broadcast to North Central Washington. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com. And help us not drop the ball when it comes to our sports coverage on the NCWLIFE Channel.
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America? Maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
And welcome back once again to Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee coming out of the locker room, getting ready for the second half. Eastmont, here they come. Actually, it's Eastmont that's out here first. Still looking for the Panthers to emerge from their locker room as Wenatchee. Oh, hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the NCWLIFE Channel. 21-17 our score as we get ready for the second half. Our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building communities. Buying or selling, call Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're online at kennedygroup.com. That's K-E-N-A-D-Y group.com. Going to look forward to a second half here. If you're the Wenatchee Panthers, got to be pretty happy with the passing game of Ryan Branham so far. Connected on a couple of touchdown passes in that first half to Garcia. Branham actually a touchdown run and a touchdown pass as he took it in for 20 yards out on the Wenatchee's first touchdown of the game to tie it up at 7 at that point. Eastmont, well, they've certainly had the success on the ground. And by the way, on the ground with 8 different people carrying the load for Eastmont in the game so far, as the Wildcats have 212 yards on the ground, and I got to think they'll keep it right there. Meanwhile, Wenatchee with 118 through the air. It will be Eastmont, I believe, getting the football first, though, to start the second half to see if they can extend the lead, which stands at 21-17. We'll take a 60-second break, come back. Second half action straight ahead here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Well, Wenatchee just now emerging from the locker room, and looks like they're being given another 2 minutes to warm up here as we get ready for the second half on the NCWLIFE Channel. Checking the web here and looking up some things. First of all, just looking ahead for both of these teams on what they have on the schedule coming up. My internet's not going to let me do that. Okay, all right. Well, we know that we will have Eastmont and Eisenhower next week here on the NCWLIFE Channel, so be sure and tune in for that.
The girls swimming dive hosted East Wenatchee on this morning.
Well, we had fun in Kashmir last night, broadcasting the Bulldogs and the Royal Knights. It was very good for a quarter, but then it was all Royal in the final 3 quarters, as Royal would win it by a final of 55-14 last night. We're talking about other games that took place in the Big Nine last night. Moses Lake remained unbeaten in Big Nine play with a 49-0 shutout of Eisenhower. Sunnyside beat West Valley 34-3, so no trouble for the Grizzlies there. Davis won that non-league game over Freda 24-17. In CWAC play last night, Prosser blanked Quincy 58-0. Sela got by Toppenish 14-6. Othello down East Valley 26-13. Ellensburg held strong on its home turf with a 19-7 win over Grandview. Non-league for the Caribou Trail last night. Okanagan smothered Chelan 57-7. Omak blasted Brewster 54-21. Cascade took down Tonasket by a final of 28-14. In the 2B last night, it was actually in the 1B. Entiat over Oroville 60-28. Waterville Mansfield beat Bridgeport 48-6. Manson took down Lake Roosevelt in 2B play 42-28. So some of the scores from last night. Also in the SCAC, aside from Cashmere falling to Royal 55-14, Zilla took care of Kyle Benton 48-14. Connell blasted Natchez Valley 56-7. College Place with a big win over Wapato 63-34. Granger beat Wahluke in a non-league game 24-8 last night. So that's your recap of some of the games from around the region last night. The only high school football game happening tonight, the one right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Appreciate you joining us as we get ready for second half action. Again, it will be Wenatchee kicking it away to Eastmont here to start this second half. Back deep to receive for the Wildcats will be Austin Zielinski, standing close to his own goal line. We're talking about games coming up on the schedule. First of all, for the Wenatchee Panthers after tonight. Wenatchee will be on the road at West Valley next Friday. We'll host Davis on the 18th, travel to Sunnyside on the 24th, and then finish the regular season against Southridge here at home in a non-league game on Halloween. We'll get you Eastmont's remaining schedule coming up as we get ready for second half action, as Andrew Nungary has it teed up at the 40-yard line. He'll approach. And the kickoff high end over end will go sailing into the end zone and out of the back of the end zone. So Eastmont will have it at its own 20-yard line.
Eastmont will start their first drive in the second half at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
12 minutes on the clock. Wildcats again, lots of success in that first half on the ground. We'll see if they keep trying to churn it that direction here in the second half. Again, Peyton Zielinski, the quarterback. Looks like he's got Rafa Perez behind him in the backfield. Now everybody's switching around. Dax Dixon goes from right to left here. Zielinski going to turn, hand it around to Austin Zielinski, who had a good gain in that first half. He'll get it out to the 30-yard line, so about 10 yards on the first play of the second half here for Austin Zielinski. Julian Cortez. So Julian Cortez with the first gain, and it will be a first down out to the 30-yard line, so a gain of 10 yards. So there's 4 carries now and 93 yards on the night for Julian Cortez. So Eastmont went into the locker room and went, hey, this has been working pretty good to give the ball to 26. Let's continue to do that. Cortez will be this slot back to the right here on the far side of the field from how we're looking at it on the NCWLIFE Channel. Dixon again comes to the tight end left. Zielinski. He'll turn and hand it again to Julian Cortez. Got tripped, but keeps his balance across the 40 out to the 45-yard line. And just like that, another 15 yards for Cortez. He's got the answer so far here in the ball game for Eastmont. 5 carries. And 108 yards now for, make that 118 yards in the game now for Julian Cortez. See if they give him a breather here. Zielinski going to hand it to Bodiale, and he is hit hard and dropped. Logan Lamb in there, hits him and knocks him down. Yale doesn't know what that truck number was, except he knows it's number 44. Second down on the loss of 3 yards on the play.
Second down, 13, Eastmont.
Take Yale back to 31 yards on the night. Good penetration by the Wenatchee defense. Lamb was close to making a stop in the backfield in the first half, but just tackled the wrong guy. Pick the right one here. Second down, call it 13. As they'll shift Walt to the right on the tight end spot. Turn. Again, they'll fake the handoff. Zielinski wants to keep it. He's got trouble, though, and he's tackled down. Barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Wenatchee sniffing that one out as Luke Flugie was one of the first to get there for the Panthers. It'll be no gain on the play. Third down coming up from the 42. Zielinski, 5 carries and 20 yards in the ball game. Third down and long. This is the longest third down attempt for Eastmont in the game so far as they lead at 21-17. It's a pretty good adjustment, so after a few gulps by Cortez, Julian is the slot back right here on this third down and long. He'll go in motion. Turn, handoff, dive play, left side. They are not going to get the first down, although out to the 46 was the running back this time. And it was Rafa Perez out to the 46. Gain of 4 for Perez. 42 yards for Perez on the night, and Eastmont going to punt the ball away. It would appear as it is Dixon to punt the ball away. Cook is back inside his own 20 to receive the punt here as Eastmont shifts some protection around. This pass from center is a little bit low. Dixon with a sideways kick, trying to kick it away from Ben Cook. It'll take an Eastmont bounce inside the 20 and then finally roll dead at about the 17-yard line. Just our second punt of the game, ladies and gentlemen. But Wenatchee holds service to start the second half, and the Panthers will get the ball back. And they will put it at the 17 of the Panthers. It's our worst drive start of the game, but they're happy to have the ball back without giving up any points. Wenatchee a little momentum going into the locker room with a big 40-yard field goal by Anthony Garcia. First down and 10 from the 17 with 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. Branham gets the snap, hands it to his fullback. Looks like it's Matheson again. It is, and maybe a yard on the play is all. Finn Matheson has had tough sledding here so far. 10 carries and 24 yards. According to my CWLIFE math, that's a 2.4-yard average. Branham will send 4 receivers, 2 right, 2 left here on a second down and 9. Branham gets a snap, hands it off again to Matheson, maybe trying to spread that defense out by putting receivers wide. He got it across the 20 out to about the 22 on the gain of 4 yards. It'll be third down and 5 coming up for Wenatchee. What the Panthers don't want to do is do a 3 and out on offense here this time around. Panthers trailing at 21-17 here at the Bridge of Sportsmanship. First possession of the second half for the Panthers. Back to pass, throwing out the flat. The ball is caught out there. Dancing away from one man is Garcia. He won't be able to dance away from the rest of the defense, though, as the teeth of that defense came towards him. On the stop for the Wildcats, it was Logan Schmutzler. And they're going to be short and have to punt the ball back. They will put the ball at the 23-yard line, so a gain of just a yard on the play. 7 of 12 now for 119 yards, as Garcia 2 catches for 47. Slow snap from center, line drive kick will take a Wenatchee bounce, but then collected by Dixon. Look out on the return to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. Logan Lamb has a hold of him, trying to wrestle him out of bounds. Finally does, inside the 25-yard line. Line drive kick, and Dax Dixon was able to field it on the run at about midfield. Took it back over nearly 30 yards on the return. Great field position here for the Wildcats. They will put the ball at the 24 of Wenatchee. 6:26 to go here in the third on the second possession of the second half by the Wildcats. They'll have to pause momentarily to get the Eastmont ball in. Following the punt. Wildcats sniffing maybe to put that lead up more than 4 right now. Ball left hash mark at the 24 of Wenatchee, and motion for a moment was Walt. Now Zielinski will put him back at the tight end spot right. They'll hand it again to Julian Cortez, and Cortez stretched out to the Wenatchee sideline and doesn't get anything on that first down carry. First time he tonight has been held to nada. Six carries and 118 yards on the night for Cortez. And again, that's the first time he's been held to nothing. Well, they're going to be nice and give him a gain to the 23. So make it 119 yards rushing for Julian Cortez. Ball right hash mark this time at the 23 of Wenatchee. Cortez goes in motion. They'll turn, fake the handoff, and then hand it off to Austin Zielinski. He's dancing around, still on his feet, looking for the 10-yard line. I think he's going to gain at least the 11 on the 12-yard gain for Austin Zielinski. It just takes a long time to develop, but Zielinski, very patient, gets behind that offensive line as they make blocks downfield. So a gain of 12 yards for Zielinski. It's his second carry of the night as he took it for 12, first down and 10 for Eastmont. Zielinski hands it off to Rafa Perez. Perez dive play right side. He stood up and dropped at about the 7. Second down coming up for Eastmont from there. Perez's 7th carry of the night. Let's see where they spot it down at the 7-yard line. So a gain of 4 yards for Perez. He's got 46 yards in the ball game. 4.5 minutes left here in the third. Quickly moving third quarter. 21-17, Eastmont on top, trying to extend the lead right now. Zielinski looks over the linebackers cheating in. They'll hand it off to Rafa Perez, who takes it into the end zone for the touchdown, Eastmont. 7 yards on the touchdown run for Rafa Perez as Eastmont extends the lead to 27-17. So the big punt return by Dax Dixon sets them up at the Wenatchee 24-yard line. They score 4 plays later on the 7-yard touchdown run by Rafa Perez. First touchdown by Perez tonight, and the extra point is good. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Eastmont extends the lead. They lead it by a score of 28-17 over Wenatchee. We're back after this.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
Well, after the big punt return by Dax Dixon set up Eastmont at the Wenatchee 24-yard line, it only took 4 plays, 24 yards, 2 minutes off the clock. As Perez takes it in from 7 yards out, extra point makes it a 28-17 lead for Eastmont with 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Wenatchee needs to counter now. Kickoff, left-footed, end over end, taken by the return man at the 7 to the 10-15. Look out, he's got a big room. Ben Cook is going to take it all the way to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Wenatchee. 97 yards. Impressive, Ben Cook. They've had success all night long on those kickoff returns. And both coaches said special teams will make a difference in this bowl game. Special teams play on the kick return by Wenatchee right there. Panthers are slow to get a body out for the extra point. And Wenatchee might have to take a timeout here. They still haven't started the play clock. Officials giving them a break there. Should have been a delay of game. Now Eastmont slow to get a body out there. High snap, spot down, kick away, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break and come back. 4:07 to go here in the third. 28-23 Eastmont, 28-24 Eastmont by 4. We're back after this.
At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay again as Ben Cook took the ball in for the Wenatchee Panthers. And I said about the 3-yard line. It was actually about the 10-yard line. So let's say a 90-yard kickoff return for Mr. Cook. Impressive, no matter how you look at it, as he put on the Jets. And Wenatchee, after surrendering the touchdown to Perez and Eastmont, counters back with the second kickoff return touchdown that we've seen Ben Cook do this season. 28-24 the score here in the Bridge of Sportsmanship as the Panthers will kick it back to the Wildcats. Back and forth we go. Line drive kick will skip into the end zone. Zielinski will not have a return chance on that one, so it'll be Eastmont football at their own 20-yard line with 4:07 to go here in the third quarter. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Les Schwab. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle, just part of essential safety. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously. Stop on by today. Also by Sangster Motors, family owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. So, Peyton Zielinski and company, what do you have in your magic hat? Zielinski sends a man in motion. He'll hand it to him, and this is Austin Zielinski, I believe, across the 20 to the 21 before he stood up and dropped. And getting up and getting awfully excited after making that play was James Butler, leading the way for the Panthers. It will be a gain of 2 yards.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Austin Zielinski on the carry, his third of the night for 22 yards now. As Zielinski will come out. Bodie Yale is in the slot back to the left. Julian Cortez slot back to the right. Boy, he has had a lot of success here against this Panther defense so far tonight. He'll go in motion from left to right. They'll turn, hand it off to the running back, and I think this is Britton on the carry across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Tackle for Wenatchee made that time by Luke Flugie. He's had a good night here for the Panthers. Third down coming up. They'll put the nose of the football across to the 26-yard line, so a gain of 4 yards for Britton. Another big play in this rivalry. Yale in motion. Now they'll send him back to the slot, back to the right, try to see what the defense is doing. They got a 5-man defensive front. They got 8 guys in the box. Turn, handoff to Yale, trying to get it around the right side. Thought maybe a flag was going to come raining in. They will get a first down across the 30 out to about the 33-yard line. There may have been a hold on the near side on the turn on the corner there, but no flag came down. It will be a first down for Eastmont after the 7-yard gain here for Bodie Yale. So 8 carries and 38 yards unofficially for Yale on the night, as Eastmont continues to stick to a ground game that has done them well so far in this ball game. Time winding down in the third quarter. Again, a 6-man defensive front for Wenatchee. The handoff is to Rafa Perez, trying to get it out to the corner to the 40. Cuts it back, still on his feet to the 45 and out to the 47-yard line. Rafa Perez refusing to go down. They'll put him at the 46. It is a first down. 13 yards for Rafa Perez. 67 yards on 9 carries for Perez. As Rafa, in his final game against his Cross River rival, does not want to go home without that trophy going with him back to Eastmont High School. Hand off, no, Zielinski wants to keep it, and Logan Lamb is right there. He goes right again and makes a stop on the play for a loss of a couple of yards back to the 44-yard line.
Logan Lamb with the tackle.
Lamb has been in the backfield several times in this game. Second time he's made a tackle for a loss here in the second half. 18 yards now on 6 carries for Zielinski after a couple of yard loss there. Wenatchee just pinning their ears back, saying, okay, you're going to run it. We're going to have too many guys for you to block up front. 8 guys on the line. Handoff, and it is a dive play to Britton. Not much going on. And again, this time on the stop for Wenatchee, it is Michael Mahuika. Third down coming up. They will put the ball at the 47. So a gain of 3 yards on the carry by Britton. Third down and long. Call it 3rd and 9 yards to go. Into the ball game, splitting out to the near side is Holt Mosier. See if Zielinski goes to the air or sticks to the ground. Motion man. Austin Zielinski. They'll hand it off to Rafa Perez. He's trying to bounce it outside. He does to the 50, then cuts it back. He's going to be short of the line to gain, however, as Wenatchee's defensive backs converge and help out on the stop for the Panthers. 4th down, decision time here for Eastmont after the 5-yard gain.
4th down, 5 yards to go, Eastmont.
72 yards and 10 carries for Rafa Perez, but that's going to be the end of the quarter, so they'll get to think about it. We'll take a 60-second break, come back. 4th quarter coming up next. 28-24. Eastmont by 4. Decision time on 4th down when we return on the NCWLIFE Channel.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October special at a very special price.
So big decision for Eastmont, 4th down and 4 on the first play of the 4th quarter. The Wildcats look like they are going to punt the ball away. That is maybe a great idea. Momentum seems to be going to the Panthers right now. Eastmont scored on its first possession of the second half. On their second possession of the second half. Wenatchee returned a punt or a kickoff for 90 yards and a touchdown. And guess who's back to return this one? You can bet that Dax Dixon has orders to punt the ball away from Ben Cook. He will go to the right side, and he will do exactly that, and it will take a Eastmont bounce inside the 15, inside the 10, and how about that turf bounce for the Wildcats all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Rolls down to 6-yard line.
42 yards on the punt. Again, both coaches told us this week heading into this game that special teams would make an impact. It has so far tonight. Now back in the shadows of its own goal line. Wenatchee will have the ball. 1st down and 10 from its own 6. Panthers. And standing at the 1 is Branham. Turn, handoff, Matheson, dive play across the 5 out near the 9-yard line.
Matheson, the ball carrier.
He will get it. The tackle made by Donnie Torres for Eastmont. 2nd down coming up after the 3-yard gain by Matheson. 12 carries, only 31 yards for Finn, in the ball game. 2 receivers wide to the far side to the right here for Ryan Branham. Branham surveys a 5-man defensive front. He'll pitch it out, and then dancing back is Finn Matheson to the 10, to the 15, out to about the 20-yard line. Great cutback by Matheson. He'll get the 1st down for Wenatchee.
1st down.
Beautiful play call and a beautiful run by Finn Matheson as they'll put the ball down at the 18. 9 yards for Matheson. 1st down and 10. Clock is stopped with the out of bounds play. 11:03 to go here in regulation. 4-point differential on the scoreboard, 28-24. Back to pass, Branham pumps right, now looks right, now wants to throw deep, looking for Cook, and Cook comes up with a football, and a flag is down. They're going to get pass interference on the defense as Ben Cook comes up with another grab for the Panthers. 35-yard pass play. I'm sure Wenatchee will decline the penalty. $144 yards passing for Ryan Branham in the ball game. Ben Cook with 4 of those catches in the ball game.
1st and 10 Panthers.
87 yards unofficially receiving for Ben Cook on the night. 1st down and 10 for the Panthers after the big pass play at the Eastmont 47-yard line. Branham standing on the cusp of the Panther logo here in the middle of the field. Matheson, handoff, turning his legs inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, and a flag comes in late. We could have a penalty against the defense here on a face mask. They'll put the ball down at the 38. We'll see if it stands here. I don't think it was a hold. Face mask against the defense, a 5-yarder. 38-yard line. So a gain of 9 yards on the running play, plus the penalty. Penalty against Eastmont is their 6th of the ball game. Not just a 5-yarder, so 6 penalties and 43 yards on the night for Eastmont. They'll put the ball at the 33 after the penalty. So first down for Wenatchee. Clock runs with 10-12 left in regulation. Panthers. Branham fakes the handoff, looks left, now wants to throw down over the middle of the ball. Intercepted! It's Bodie Yale, I believe, on the interception for Eastmont. No, excuse me, on the interception, it's Evan Mathena. Mathena with yet another interception on the season. He's got a nose for the football. He finds it right there. Pump left for Branham, and then trying to go back over the center of the field. I think he was looking for his tight end, but Mathena steps in front, and our second turnover of the game. One was a fumble by Eastmont, now an interception by Wenatchee. Eastmont gets the ball with 9:56 to go here after the turnover. First down at 10 from their own 33-yard line. Now Zielinski wants to put some distance between he and the Panthers as he'll throw it out in the flat on the right, out to the 40-yard line, gain of about 5-6 yards on the first play.
Bodie Yale with the reception.
They'll put the ball down at the 40, so a 7-yard pass play.
Second down and 3, Eastmont. Logan Lamb with the tackle for the Panthers.
Yale has not completed very many, or excuse me, Zielinski has not completed very many on the night, but that'll work. 5 of 7 now after the 7-yard pass completion. 61 yards unofficially on the night, and now a turn and handoff. A little bouncing around the left side, and the ball came free. Yale comes up with it, and then he spun down. So Logan Lamb, I think, give him credit for 2 tackles on the play. It'll be a first down for Eastmont out to the 45-yard line. We got a player down for Wenatchee.
Gain of 4 and Eastmont first down.
Gain of 5 yards. Yale right there on the spot after the fumble. I think that was Zielinski on the initial carry. He's got 27 yards on the night. We'll check the player who's down for the Panthers. A reminder that we will have more football next Friday here on the NCWLIFE Channel as Eastmont returns home to host Eisenhower. Join Grant Olson and yours truly for the call. 6:30 on the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday from Wildcat Stadium. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. Up on his feet is Anthony Garcia, a multi-tool player for Wenatchee. They can't really afford to lose. He had the 40-yard field goal right at the end of the half and has played well defensively in the backfield, as he'll have to come out for a play or few. Meanwhile, Eastmont has a first down at its own 45-yard line with 8:58 to go here in the game. Wildcats, if they could put together a long, sustained drive here, could ice this one. Zielinski, about 4 yards deep in the backfield. Takes a snap, turn, handoff, and around the left side, across the 45 out to about the 48-yard line. That's Bodie Yale on the carry.
Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7, Eastmont.
Gain of 3 yards for Yale. Well, they've been holding him in check. He has had the propensity to break long ones this year. Of course, a lot of those long runs for Bodie Yale have been called back by a hold. Not a lot of penalties in this ball game overall, especially if you're Eastmont. Second down and 7 coming up from the 48-yard line. Again, the Panthers just daring him to run it. And right there on the handoff tackle for the Wenatchee Panthers this time, Gabriel Patterson jumps on the ball carrier and says, "You're not going anywhere."
Third down 7, Eastmont.
The hand was to Rafa Perez. No gain on the play. Third down coming up. Some key plays made by personnel on both sides of the football here in this one. Third down and 7 for the Wildcats. Zielinski, the sophomore quarterback, surveys the defense, puts Austin Zielinski in motion, now rolls to his right, throws downfield. The ball is going to get a pass interference here. Yes, there is a flag against the defense. It was good coverage by Martin Diaz, but he had his left arm draped around the back of the receiver as the ball came towards that direction, and they are going to say pass interference against the defense. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. So it'll be a first down automatic for Eastmont after the penalty. Fans below us none too happy about that signal. That was, again, it was good coverage, but he did have an arm draped around the back of the receiver. They'll move the ball ahead to the Wenatchee side of the field, down to the 37-yard line. That's only the second penalty against Wenatchee on the night for 23 yards now. So Zielinski, that was only his 8th attempt of the night, but interference called against the defense. And first down and 10 for the Wildcats at the Wenatchee 37, ball left hash mark. Motion man is Yale. They will hand it off to the backup running back Britton. He'll get it inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3 yards.
Gain of 3.
And if you're Eastmont, you just want that clock to continue to run here. Britton, 5 carries and 23 yards tonight. Wide to the near side will be Cooper West. Slot back on the left side is Julian Cortez. It'll be Zielinski keeping it himself. He's got good yardage to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Eastmont. Peyton Zielinski takes it himself, dances through a giant hole, and then finds nothing but green grass and a touchdown run from 34 yards out. How about the sophomore Peyton Zielinski? Incredible run for Peyton Zielinski from 34 yards out after the pass interference. Now to tack on the extra point for Eastmont is Jose Valencia. All important extra point here to make an 11-point game. Kick away, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with 6:34 to go in the game. Eastmont extends the lead to 35-24 over Wenatchee. We're back next on the NCWLIFE Channel.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less.
Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. If you'd like to come out and help us film football, volleyball, soccer this fall, we've got $75 waiting just for you to become part of our team and get behind this camera and help us bring the broadcast to North Central Washington. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com. And help us not drop the ball when it comes to our sports coverage on the NCWLIFE Channel. The drive for Eastmont goes 7 plays, 67 yards. The 34-yard touchdown run by Peyton Zielinski. Extra point makes it a 35-24 lead for Eastmont with 6:34 remaining. Kickoff will bounce at the 7, taken at the 5 by Cook. He's already got a 90-yarder. He comes up the Wenatchee sideline and then is knocked out of bounds at about the 35, and slow to get up is Cook. It's been a hard-hitting game here tonight, that's for sure. So first down from the 35 for the Wenatchee Panthers. Do they have yet another answer in this one? They have it with 6:28 left, but they do need to score a couple of times, and they do need to score rather quickly. Yeah, Ben Cook is slow to get up. They finally get him up on his feet, and that's the delay here, right on the Wenatchee sideline. And so it will be Panther football. All 3 timeouts available per side here in the second half. Ryan Branham has had a good night, solid night here for the Panthers. He is 8 of 14 for 144 yards. He does have an interception, as Eastmont takes advantage of that interception and turns it into 7 points for the Wildcats. Panthers now looking for the answer, trailing it by 11. Branham, snap, fakes a handoff, has pressure, throws over the middle. The ball almost intercepted. Dangerous pass, looking for Finn Matheson on a screen play in the middle. Defense was right there. The throw a little bit too high. Falls incomplete. Second down coming up from the 35-yard line.
Second down and 10 Panthers.
A good idea. Just a little bit too high on the pass by Branham. Cook will line up wide to the near side left on a second down and 10 for Wenatchee. Branham trying to set up the screen again, and it's intercepted again by Eastmont, and that could seal the deal for the Wildcats here in the Bridge of Sportsmanship. Coming up with the interception this time for Eastmont, it's Logan Schmutzler.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line of Wenatchee. First and 10 Wildcats.
6:17 left in the ball game as Eastmont gets the ball back at the Wenatchee 35-yard line following the second interception by that hungry defense, and a chance to ice it right here. Wenatchee still does have 3 timeouts, but they got to make a stop. Zielinski. Two interceptions in the last 3 pass attempts here for Ryan Branham. Motion man. Zielinski wants to keep it again. He got a touchdown moments ago on the same play. We got a flag down behind the play, so this is all going to be for naught, even though Zielinski takes it inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line, but this is coming back.
Gabe Patterson with a tackle for the Panthers.
We talked about the lack of penalties really in this game, but here they start to creep into the picture in this one. 53 yards and penalties unofficially on Eastmont tonight. That's their 7th flag against them in the game. Great run by Zielinski again. That's the 2nd time in a row he's pulled that ball out and then took it himself. He looks like he's a little gimpy after that play on the near sideline. So after the penalty, they'll have it back near midfield at the 45 of Wenatchee. 6:04 clock runs here after the penalty. Our referee, Dennis Brandstetter, for a moment got a little disoriented about where he needed to be on the field. Zielinski Sends a man in motion. They will fake the handoff. They will hand it to him. It's Austin Zielinski. Gets it around the corner to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastmont from 45 yards out. Austin Zielinski, his second touchdown of the night. That will just about put the nail in the coffin here for Eastmont, trying to win their 9th straight matchup between these two schools. 41-24 the score with 5:34 to go here in the ball game. Snap is back on the extra point. The snap was not the greatest, but they do get the point through. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with 5:34 to go in the ball game. Eastmont now in charge, 42-24 over Wenatchee.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October special at a very special price.
Interception by Schmutzler. The 45-yard touchdown run by Austin Zielinski makes it a 42-24 ball game with 5:34 left. Line drive kickoff, squibbing across the ground. The up man will take it across the 40 out to, or excuse me, the 30 out to about the 35-yard line. And now we got a little extracurricular after the fact. No flags come in, although there could have been, as Wenatchee's Jaden Murillo kind of ties it up with one of the Eastmont players. I think that was Kaysen Jones for the Wildcats. No flags down, though. And it will be first down for the Panthers from their own 35-yard line. Well, we talked about Ryan Branham, great job of that first half, but here in the second half, having a difficult time, couple of interceptions, very costly. Branham, all he can do now is throw it, but he's going to run it, and he'll slide at the 35 and give himself up. Really, basically no gain on the play. Branham on his carries tonight, that's 7 carries and 37 yards. 5 minutes left in the game. 42-24 the score in this one. Branham in the shotgun. Handoff, Matheson, dive play to the 40, and that's it. Third down coming up after the 5-yard gain by Finn Matheson. 54 yards on the night for Matheson.
Third down 5, Panthers.
Desperation time here for the for the Panthers. Trailing it now by 3 scores. Branham keeps it. Going to lose yardage, or excuse me, gain about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 4th down coming up for the Panthers.
4th down 3, Panthers. Kobe Mercado with the stop for the Wildcats.
Of course, Wenatchee in 4-down territory now. No choice at all, as the clock continues to wind with 3:35 left here in the game. Panthers trying to salvage something here. Right now, just concerned about getting a first down. Branham throws it back left, and the ball is knocked away. Beautiful read by the Eastmont Wildcats. Another great play by Logan Schmutzler. He's been a key factor here tonight, and it goes over on downs. And Eastmont will once again claim the Bridge of Sportsmanship trophy here this evening. .317 left of the ball game as Eastmont holds defensively, and you got to say a lot about the play of this defense here in the second half. It has been impressive. Handoff, Bodie Yale around the right side, cuts it back, still on his feet. Wenatchee tearing at the football. They'll take it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 12 yards, adding to the stat sheet for the Wildcats.
That's an Eastmont first down.
Yale, 10 carries now and 53 yards on the night for Eastmont, as the Wildcats will win this matchup with Wenatchee for the 9th time. 9 wins in a row. You got to go back to 2016 for the last time that Wenatchee was able to wrestle this trophy away from the Wildcats. And now we got a whistle and a timeout taken by Wenatchee. We will take a 30-second break and come back with 2:47 to go. 42-24. Eastmont has done it here in the second half. We're back after this.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Welcome back once again here to Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. It doesn't seem to matter whether it's here or across the river at Wildcat Stadium. The Eastmont Wildcats have, in the last decade, owned the Cross River Rivalry, as they are leading at 42-24 with 2:47 to go and just need to wind this clock down to get the victory here tonight. Zielinski, handoff, Dixon, Dax, around the left side inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. We will have a post-game show here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll head down to the field side and talk to some of the Wildcats about getting this victory here tonight. Second down coming up from the 27 after the handoff to Yale. And that's a 3-yard gain, so 11 carries and 56 yards unofficially for Yale here in the ball game. Winding the clock down to the 2-minute mark here. Zielinski, handoff, and it is Cortez who's tripped up at the 25. Going to bring up third down.
Gain of 2. Third down on the long 5, Eastmont.
So a very impressive second half here for the Wildcats. As they went into the locker room, leading it 21-17. And now lead at 42-24. Handoff. It's Dixon again. Dixon dancing around down inside the 20, and he will get the first down to the 19-yard line.
Dixon, ball carrier.
Dixon.
Gain of 5 and Eastmont first down.
Not many yards for Dixon on the night, but Eastmont has done it on the ground, and they've done it again with their defense. And that was the concern for Coach Jay Foster in his first game here between the rivalry, was about being able to keep up with the scoring of Wenatchee. Well, Eastmont has done the scoring here tonight, especially here in the second half. Snap back to Zielinski. He'll put a knee down, and they don't have to snap it again. Eastmont will retreat towards its sideline. The Wildcat fans in the stands can cheer because the game again in the Bridge of Sportsmanship will go to the Eastmont Wildcats. Our final score here at Lee Bofto Field in the Apple Bowl is Eastmont 42 and Wenatchee 24. We will take a break and come back. Your postgame show coming up as we'll head down to the field. Excuse us for a few commercials here. By the way, just a reminder, our broadcast brought to you in part by Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. Also by Valley Tractor, North Central Washington's trusted equipment and rental dealer for 75 years. Eastmont with the win in the Bridge of Sportsmanship, 42-24. We're back with the postgame show coming up next on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America? Maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. We are on another fall sports season, and if you want to help us film some football, some volleyball, some girls soccer, we could certainly use your help. We'll pay you $75 for coming out and being a member of our team. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com, and say, hey, I want to learn how to run a camera. We'll teach you, and we'll pay you right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride in zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October special at a very special price.
Well, 9 times in a row now, the Eastmont Wildcats have knocked off the Cross River rival, the Wenatchee Panthers, here tonight by a score of 42-24, joined by the Zielinskis as well as their coach, Jay Foster. Jay, first of all, I want to talk to you about this. This is your first time as the head coach at Eastmont to play in this game, to coach in this game. Talk about this one tonight. I'll tell you, the Panthers gave you a fight.
They did. We had talked about it a little bit on the other day when we interviewed. It was the whole thing was I was scared that they were going to throw the ball and we were going to get in a shootout. And I wasn't sure how our offense was going to respond to that. But obviously these guys had a great night. Great night.
Let's talk about that running game. And you guys just kept at it, and you sprung a few big ones. But, I mean, it was successful. That starts with the offensive line.
Correct, absolutely. The guys up front did a great job. That's who we are. You know, we're a team that has to run the football. We protected it tonight other than one, I think, right? We lost one. But these guys starting the game off with the long pass, you know, it opened things up. We're getting better and better at throwing the football. Those are things we've been working on also. And it all came together tonight. It was a good night for us.
I'll let you hand that microphone to Peyton over here. Peyton, first of all, congratulations. I mean, a sophomore quarterback, I know this has been a tall task for you. Talk about that first play. I know you guys probably called that earlier this week. Were you ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about it. We were like, we're going to go first play Spartan because we saw a little weakness earlier in the year on them. And then next play, Coach said we're going to go kill shot, which was put him on a vert, see what happens. And, I mean, it happened.
That was a beautiful pass and a beautiful catch as well. This success for you guys tonight, I mean, it was a grind in that first half, but you guys came out. Talk about those adjustments at halftime and what you guys talked about.
We just saw that they would move their guys over with our tight end, so we would run right back at them because they didn't have any help on the side. And then this kid, housing a couple, was pretty helpful. And then we got great O-line.
Well, I'll let you hand the microphone over to Austin here. Well, first of all, congratulations. A couple of touchdowns for you on the ground tonight. Talk about this game and what it means for you.
It's kind of hard because it's amazing to be on varsity as a freshman and be able to score 2 touchdowns in a rival game. It feels really good. And
and for those that don't know, being a freshman playing varsity football, you don't even go to the high school, right?
No, I do not.
So you have to come to a different school to practice every day and then be part of this team. How has the reception been for you as a freshman? I imagine after a game like this, it's probably going to be a little bit better. But how's that been for you?
Good. At first, it was a little awkward because obviously I'm a freshman, but I got the hang of it. It's kind of like a family now, so.
All right, I want to talk to your other Zielinski brother here, Peyton. So that touchdown in that second half, you pulled that ball in after a ball fake, and then you just kind of found your way through there, and suddenly you got nothing but green grass. I mean, is that something you guys saw that you could be able to do?
Yeah, Coach Toller saw it. They were leaving A-gap open, so he was like, screw it, let's hit trap fast. So we ran it. Great blocks yet again. We got a great O-line. My opinion, best in the state. Love those guys. So
you should have had 2, but you had 1 called back. It looks like you got a pretty big hit on the sidelines there. Were you okay after that?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little rolled up. I'm good, though.
Okay. All right. Well, Jay Foster, let's talk about this for you. And, you can hand that microphone back. Hey, if you guys want to go celebrate with your team, you can. I'll let you do that. How about the Zelinskis, huh? Sophomore and freshman. And talk about that, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, a sophomore, freshman. I mean, it's just whoever you can find as a leader, right?
Exactly.
And they really have come through for you.
Oh, they've done a great job. And you talked about that very first pass. That's the backyard for the last 15 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
The little brother,
right.
Big brother throwing the little brother, So those 2 kids are pretty special and great athletes. And Peyton played a lot for us last year as a defensive back.
Yeah.
And, one of the things early in camp, I remember, because I was a secondary coach and coordinator last year, I said, I don't know what he's doing, but that kid needs to be with me.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the starting quarterback over Luke Gale, right? And so we took him, and he's just a natural athlete, a natural football player. I mean, down here on the touchdown run, he audibled to the touchdown run to, I think, to Bodie, and because we had a sneak called, and they overloaded it, and I thought that was great, a sophomore taking control and saying, no, that's not going to work, audibling us to a play that works. And so those 2 kids, they're special, and I'm glad they're ours.
A couple of big interceptions in that second half as well to keep the Panthers from trying to come back yet again on you. Talk about that nose for the football. I mean, here you got a guy, I don't know how many interceptions he's got now on the season, for goodness sakes, Escalera.
Yeah, well, those guys, they had picked on us pretty good in the first half, and again, we had worried about it. And I think the biggest thing was you get guys to settle down in a game like this. They want to just jump on everything, and just because of the nerves and the excitement, they feel like they got to do something, and they settled down at halftime and got to their spots, did their reads, did the things they're supposed to do that we coach them to do, as opposed to, again, just run into the football of what they see.
You get Peyton to spring that long touchdown run, kind of give you a little breathing room, and then Schmutzler comes through with another big play defensively. I call his name quite a bit tonight, especially with that pick at the end.
He's a player.
Yeah.
He's a player. We're, he played a little bit for us last year, but we had 3 all-conference linebackers, and one of them was all-state defensive player of the year, and so he didn't get much of a chance. But boy, he's just blossomed. He's our defensive leader. He's a captain for a reason as a junior, and that's it says a lot about him. But and he made the 4th down play here. Yeah. That was the other one. That was a huge play, on the screen, and jumped that. So he's come up big for us all year. And again, glad they're on our team.
You told me this week that you're worried about a track meet. You're worried about being able to score 42 points, Coach. That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, and again, I was worried the first half. I'm going, I don't know if we can keep this pace up. But the offense, we've been talking about it all year. It was just us controlling ourselves. Yeah. We had shot ourselves in the foot so many times earlier in the year. We'd get a drive going, we'd fumble the ball. We'd get a drive going, we'd have a penalty. And we've just kept hammering that. If we stop beating ourselves, we're going to be pretty good. And it showed tonight.
Well, congratulations on your first Bridge of Sportsmanship win. 42-24. We're going to take a break, come back, wrap up our broadcast here next on the NCWLIFE Channel.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Well, before we wrap it up, get a couple of final stats in this one. Again, these are all unofficial because I'm doing the best I can all by myself here. But an impressive night for Austin Zielinski. 5 carries, 84 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Peyton Zielinski ends up with 7 carries for 42 yards. He scored on a touchdown as well as Eastmont puts up 42 points in a win here tonight. Meanwhile, for the Wenatchee Panthers, it was Finn Matheson with 15 carries and 54 yards. Ryan Branham, great first half, had a couple of interceptions in that second half, finished 8 of 16 for 144 yards in the loss tonight for the Wenatchee Panthers. It's going to wrap it up for our broadcast here tonight. Thanks to everybody involved. Let's see if I can do it off the top of my head. We'll see about that. We got Malcolm Whitehall back in the studios. We got Tucker Wagner here on site. We got Dan Kuntz on camera. We got Paul Collard on camera. We have William Eisenhart on camera and Tim Bernowski on camera as well. For all those folks, I'm Eric Granstrom. Thanks for joining us on the NCWLIFE Channel. Bridge of Sportsmanship trophy stays at Eastmont. 42-24, the final score. Have a good night, everybody.
Second and goal. Fake handoff. Flugie. Devereaux's going to keep it and get in the end zone.
Thanks for watching live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast has been a presentation of our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage was also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Be sure to follow local sports on our website or through our app for Apple and Android devices at ncwlife.com. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
There's